Today is the day. Today is the day that sourcing from India changes forever. Today is the day that global Amazon and e-commerce sellers have a new platform where they can source quality, unique products from India, where they get all the resources, all the information, all the content, all the connections that they need to source products from India. Today is the day that we launch indiasourcing.net. And welcome to the launch party. I'm the co-founder of India Sourcing Network, Meghla Bhardwaj, and I am joined by my co-founders, Margaret and Kevin from Australia. Hi, Margaret, Kevin. How are you doing?
Very excited, and you are so excited.
We're excited.
It's been such a long time in the making, so it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's incredible. We are here. Finally, it's happened. The website is live. Oh my God. This is so exciting. So what we're going to do today is that we've got a very, very big launch party planned for everybody. We are giving away almost 70 prizes in lucky draws. So, but first we want to talk a little bit about the website and India Sourcing Network and what this whole network is about and what you can expect from the website. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to go over a couple of slides. Well, not a couple, more than a couple. And let's just kind of look at, some of the history and the background over here and what our basically values and principles are going to be, for India Sourcing Network. And then we'll show you the website. This is so exciting. Okay. And can I request all of you, if you're watching from LinkedIn or YouTube or, anywhere, Facebook, in the group, on the Facebook page, give us some love. Like this video, share this video, comment, just give us some love over here. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, awesome. Introducing indiasourcing.net. What exactly is indiasourcing.net? This is a platform that provides e-commerce sellers everything they need to build a private label products business sourcing from India. And the platform is catered to e-commerce and Amazon sellers, but of course, the content information is relevant for all types of importers, not only e-commerce sellers. And basically what we want to do is make it easy and seamless for importers to source products from India. What is our mission? Our mission is very, very clear, and there are three things that we want to do. First of all, we want to help global Amazon e-commerce sellers and all types of importers build their businesses with made in India products. So we help with the sourcing, and we also help with all other aspects related to building a private label business. We want to provide transparent end-to-end services for private label products from India. So whether it's packaging or logistics or quality control, whatever services are needed to source products from India, you will find them on India Sourcing Network. And we also want to spread awareness of made in India products globally. We want to educate people the kinds of beautiful products that they can source from India. Okay, who are our partners? First of all you guys watching, buyers, importers, you're our partners. Global Amazon and e-commerce sellers who've been part of our community, who've been with us on this journey for over 2 years now, you're our partners. Importers, whether you're a wholesaler, trader, any type of importer who's looking to source private label products from India, you're our partners. Retailers, if you have a brick and mortar store, you're welcome to use our network as well. You'll find quality suppliers that can actually scale, that can produce products on in large volume. So you're definitely our partners. We are not looking for people who, sorry, Marg, I'm just going to mute you over here. Okay. In case you are maybe looking to buy like 5 or 10 products from a website and sort of flip them on your site, we're probably not the right platform for you. We want to help you build a private label brand. We want to help you create value, to products that are already out there. So we are really focused on private label brands. That's something that I really want to emphasize over here. Our partners are also our suppliers. All of the suppliers on our website are by invitation and they are thoroughly vetted. We have legitimate companies. We make sure to check that we check all of their documents. We make sure that they are manufacturers with factories. We in fact check their documents. We now even have boots on the ground to go visit the factories if needed. We make sure that they are export experienced because that's very, very important when you're sourcing from India. And all the companies are interviewed on Virtual India Sourcing Show in live webinars before they are featured on our website. So we thank all of the suppliers that are part of our network. And if you are a supplier out there that produces quality products that's export focused, please reach out to us. Okay, and our partners are also our service providers. And again, these are professional companies, but they could be experienced individuals as well. But we are very, very careful about the service providers that we recommend. We only recommend service providers that we ourselves have used, or if they have been recommended by other sellers. So when you're on our website, if you contact a service provider, you can be sure that they have been tested by somebody else. Of course, they might not be able to cater to your specific needs, but you can be sure that somebody in our network has actually used the services of those service providers. Okay, and Virtual India Sourcing Show is back after a short break, and we will continue hosting Virtual India Sourcing Show live, and it's going to be shorter, and we're going to be doing it more frequently. Previously, we were doing it twice a month, and it was like almost 3 hours each show, but now it's going to be shorter and more frequent, and we're also going to be able to cater to more time zones. Okay, indiasourcing.net is free for buyers to use, so you can go in there, search for suppliers, contact them, search for service providers, contact them directly. There's a lot of content there. There's also free. There's also some paid content and paid guidance, and then suppliers and service providers pay a fee to be on the website. So I just want to highlight that these are the three core services that we offer. India Sourcing Network is the overall umbrella brand. Then we have India Sourcing Trip, which hopefully we can go on soon, and Virtual India Sourcing Show, of course. I just want to quickly mention that we have sent some gift boxes to a few friends of India Sourcing Network recently. I'm sure some of you have seen posts on social media. So this is a collection of the gifts that were included in the gift box. It was basically a selection of products representing the types of products that can be made in India. So we got a lot of good feedback from the influencers and from our friends. So if you haven't done so already, check out our social media channels, India Sourcing Network, or my profile or Mark's profile, and you'll see some of these beautiful posts that people have done about India Sourcing Network. And there are lots of live unboxing videos too. They're so much fun. So definitely go check those out. Okay, I want to give a big shout out to our launch partners, Airwallex, PPC Ninja, Rainforest, and Web Retailer. You will be hearing from some of them later today. So here's just some information about Airwallex and PPC Ninja. They're going to be on the show later, so we'll talk about them a little bit later. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let me just remove this over here, and let me see if there are any comments. So exciting. Congrats to all of you. Congrats. Great to be here this morning. Awesome. Trisha Watts is here too. I just dropped to wish you well. Got to go, but I'll catch the replay. Thank you so much, Victor. I know it's really late at night for you over there. So Mark, Kevin, before we do the big video, before we show the big launch video, do you have anything you want to add?
I'd just like to say Megala has put her heart and soul into this, and it's her baby, and it's going to grow and grow with her, I'm sure, because she's got another baby, a little puppy dog a few weeks ago, and now she's got the big baby. So, I mean, Addie, move over.
Yeah, and it's all of our babies. I think all of us have worked really hard to put this together. It's been in the works for, quite some time. So, yeah, but finally its launching was delayed.
I'd just like to say, though, I mean, after all the planning and all the work and, sort of all the meetings, I mean, to see something that's sort of come together, it's really good. It's really sweet,
Absolutely.
And it's going to benefit everyone. Yeah. It's going to be great for all of, people looking for suppliers or suppliers looking to show their wares. I mean, it's a great platform for everyone down the track.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's get started. Are you guys ready for the launch of indiasourcing.net? Here we go. Okay, wait, I need to play the video from the beginning. Okay, restart. There we go. And I'm muted.
Wow, hey, that's fabulous.
That
isn't
was
it? Wow.
fantastic. Oh, looks good. So everyone, you can see what you're in for. There are how many pages, Megan? 140 last count, wasn't there?
Yes, almost 150 pages. It's absolutely massive. Yes, we're getting so many nice comments from people. Looks fantastic. What a wonderful thing to do for everyone. You truly are amazing. It sounded like a movie already. And I have to give a shout out to a couple of people for the video. First of all, Anjali, who's also doing our Amazon videos, she put together the main video, and then our team member Sarah did the initial video that you saw over there with the fireworks and all. So yeah, shout out to them. Okay, so what I want to do now is quickly take you through the website and give you a tour of the website. And let's take a look at it. It's live now, by the way. So in case anybody wants to go take a look at it, you can do that. But I want to share my screen here and then show you the website. So there we go, indiasourcing.net. So there are two URLs, indiasourcing.net and also indiasourcingnetwork.com. So once you come on the website, the first thing that you see is the video over here that you just saw. I'm not going to play that video. Then when you scroll down, there we are. So yeah, I mean, our whole thing with India Sourcing Network is that we want to provide you all the resources that you need to source products from India. And there are three pillars of the network that we really focus on. One is content, connections, and community. And with the content, we want to be able to provide you the right information at the right time. Connections, we want to provide you access to trusted service providers and suppliers. And community, we already have such an amazing community in the Facebook group and also with all of the Amazon e-commerce experts out there. So we're really, really proud of the community that all of us have created for India Sourcing. Okay, and then once you go down on the page, so this is Virtual India Sourcing Show, where you can either search for suppliers by keyword, and when you search, then the search results will only include supplier pages. It doesn't include the other pages from the website. Or you can browse suppliers by category. And currently we don't have too many suppliers, and we don't expect to have like tens of thousands of suppliers on the website. I just want to make it clear, we're not Alibaba, we're not Global Sources, we're not like only a supplier directory. You can consider us as your friendly neighborhood sourcing guide, consultant, sourcer, friendly neighborhood sourcer. So that's what we want to do. We want to help create value. We want to help you develop fantastic, amazing, long-lasting, profitable brands sourcing from India. And we want to help you every step of the way. Okay, so go ahead. I can't see you guys.
I was just going to say, Megla.
Go ahead and jump, yeah.
I was just going to say, Megla, but we only want to bring quality service providers and factories. And, we spend a lot of time vetting these suppliers. And we want you to be able to have a safe marketplace to work within, because we do hear a lot of sort of stories too on the side, don't we, Megla? People sort of things, but we want to make it as safe as we possibly can for you guys to have the best sourcing experience you can. And that's what we've done from day one.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very selective of the suppliers that we feature on the site, and we get contacted by suppliers every day. And over the last year, if we accepted all the suppliers, we would probably have thousands of suppliers on the website or in our network, but we've been very, very selective. And now that, that's why now we have boots on the ground so that we can get more suppliers for the community and vet them even better, because now, our boots on the ground can actually go visit companies if needed, or visit factories if needed. So, okay, let's just jump into one of the category pages over here. So once you're in the category page, you can basically just see all of the products, all of the suppliers over here. And pink, doesn't really matter, but pink is for home products. And we've got fashion is, let me just go into this page. So when you go to see all videos, then this is the main Virtual India Sourcing Show page that has all the latest videos at the top, and then it has all of the categories. So pink is for home products, blue is for home furnishings, green is fabrics and apparel, and then pink is fashion, bags and fashion accessories. So let's just go into home products, and I'll show you a supplier page, and I'll also show you how you can actually contact a supplier. Now, we've tried to keep the whole website very simple. We don't like clutter. We want to keep it very simple, to the point, straightforward, just the information that you really need to look for suppliers. So let's just take a look at one of the company profiles. And BKB Metal Concepts is one of our favorite companies. If you already don't know, they're Mark's and Kevin's suppliers too, and they have supplied to other sellers in our community as well. So what you see on the supplier homepage is, again, we've tried to keep it very simple. You've got the headline, and we've written all of these headlines ourselves. So these are not going to be like salesy, markety kind of headlines. These are actually written by us based on what we think the supplier really specializes in, and we try to highlight the USP of every supplier over here. And we're able to do that because we spend so much time with each supplier, talking to them and getting to know their story and what they really specialize in. And I think that's just so important when you're sourcing from another country. You really want to get to know and work with the supplier as a partner. So once you're on the homepage, then you can watch their video that we've done, the live virtual India sourcing show video. If the videos are, of course, 30 minutes or so, and you don't want to watch all of them, you'll be spending a lot of time. You could also actually just speed up the video over here if you wanted to, or you could just skip to certain parts in the video where they really focus on the products. And then we've got a brief introduction about the company. Again, we've carefully written this ourselves, trying to highlight their USPs and what they really focus on. We've got their product categories. You can also download their catalog. And then this is really important. So we've got a form that you can submit to the supplier directly from the website. And this is a very detailed form, and it will help you and it will help suppliers because it's got a lot of information that suppliers need to provide you a good, accurate quote. So most of the fields on this form are mandatory. So you should fill in this form only when you are sure of the product that you want to source. Even if you just have an idea of the product, that's okay too, but you need to know exactly what you're looking to source. You can't just say that I'm looking for home products. That's too broad and too unspecific for suppliers. So you've got to know exactly the product that you're sourcing for. So you put your name, email address, put in the product name that you're sourcing, and put in the product specifications. Now, again, this is also very important for suppliers to be able to give you an accurate quote. You can upload up to 5 files over here. Packaging requirements, this is also very important, and oftentimes this is missed in initial conversations with suppliers. So that's why we put it in here and we've made it a mandatory field. So if it's a plain box, then maybe the price is lower, but if it's a customized box, then of course the price might be higher. And then do you have any printing or labeling requirements? So you need to specify that as well because that affects the price too. Quantity of first order, again, this doesn't need to be super exact, but if you can give an indication to the supplier, if you can give an indication, Bryson's getting excited.
He's in the party.
Yeah. And then, of course, destination country and target FOB price. This, again, is quite helpful to suppliers sometimes because, they know what type of price you can afford. But this is an optional field, and then you just submit the form. Once you submit the form, it is sent directly to the supplier, and a copy comes to us, and a copy also goes to you. And then the supplier will reach out to you directly via your email. So there's no more communication on the platform between you and the supplier. They have to, you can go to email or WhatsApp or whatever communication you think is best for you and the supplier. You can go ahead and do that. So it's just the form, the initial form that is submitted from the website. So let me just see if there are any questions over here. Any questions so far? Claire says, this will save so much time instead of going through all of his recordings to do. Yes, absolutely.
Can I just say, Megala, too, just realised if it wasn't for BKP Metals, we might not even be doing this show because we actually found them in Hong Kong, and that's why we started sourcing from India, and that's how come we met Megala. So really, thank you, BK and Ayush and the whole family.
Exactly. Yeah, you're so right. Everything happens for a reason, Mark, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Fantastic. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions about the site, let us know in the comments. I'm going to show you a couple of other pages and then we'll get ready and get started with our show. This is really brilliant. A trusted platform providing quality leads, easily laid out, making the process easier. Yes. And this is the first iteration. We are going to be continuously improving the website and adding more features, but we wanted to get something out initially. And then based on your feedback, we want to, make enhancements, and based on what you guys need. That's how we've grown so far, right, Mark and Kev? It's just like one thing has led to the other based on what the community has asked us to do.
Absolutely, and it's been like a sort of family affair so far. I mean, everyone that's sort of we've sort of worked with, they're now sort of part of the the evolving family of India Sourcing Network, and it's been a pleasure to sort of meet so many people, in the different regions of India. Marg and myself, I mean, we've spoken to people in the far reaches of Neverland in India in some places, sort of speaking to them about their goods, and it's excellent, and it can only get better and better and better, and it's just good to be. It's fantastic to be a part of all this. I can't say more.
Totally. So I just had a quick glance. Do you have manufacturers producing silicone-based products? So that is not a product category that India specializes in. And this is something that you have to keep in mind when you're sourcing from India. India specializes in certain categories, and those are the ones that you should come to from India. Okay, so let's keep moving over here.
There are some things that are just China-centric, and that's the end of it. Some plastic, some silicone.
Yeah. And India is focused more on the natural, eco-friendly kind of products. Yeah. Those are the specialties. Yeah. Okay. So moving ahead, if you scroll down on the homepage, you see all of the service providers over here. And again, they're very easily laid out with nice graphics. So you can access each of them over here. And let's go and take a look at the sourcing agencies section. So actually, there's this one page that has all of the service providers listed. So if I click on this services page, you'll see that these are all the service providers listed on one page, and then you can actually jump to any of the sections over here. So let's just go to sourcing agencies, and we've got, let's talk about one of our favorites, SubSource. So click through on SubSource. Again, each sourcing agency and service provider has their own page over here. So you've got a little bit of a background on the company. And again, the headlines have been written by us, really trying to highlight their USPs and what they specialize in, because we know these service providers and the people behind them very closely. And then we highlight the product categories. Now, this is a very important section that I want to highlight. For each and every service provider, we have a Meet the Team section. So we want to highlight the people behind these companies. And that's really important for us, because we think that, we are basically doing, at the end of the day, we are people doing business with people. We're not doing business with faceless organizations, or at least we don't want to do business with faceless organizations. For us, it's really important to highlight the people and their experience. So you'll see that there's a brief description for each of the team members, and then there's a contact form similar to the suppliers page. And each service provider's form is different based on the service that they provide. So for sourcing agencies, the form is similar to the supplier's form. So again, you submit the form over here, it goes directly to the sourcing agency, and they will get back to you via email, and then you can take the conversation, via WhatsApp or whatever you want to do. And then let's take a look at inspection. So we've got RSJ inspection. That's one of our preferred sourcing agencies, if you saw our question over there. Again, we've highlighted all the team over here. There's a huge team at RSJ. We, huge shout out to RSJ. You are one of our favorite companies, and I think the best out there. And again, you've got a brief form that you fill in over here with the specific details of your inspection. So that's the services section. Let me see if there are any questions. We need more packaging suppliers, especially with paper tube packaging, as IPAC seems overwhelmed. Very hard to get a response from them. Okay, that's really good to know. Thanks a lot for that feedback. And we will talk to IPAC and we'll find another company as well. Thanks a lot for that feedback. Okay, and let's go back to the home page. So we are so excited for the India Sourcing Workshop. So this is the first of its kind live 2-day event where we're going to be teaching you everything that you need to know to source products from India. So this is a 2-day workshop. The first one is going to be held on August 21st in Asia, Australia, August 20th in the US, and it's 2 days. So yeah, check out. There's a lot of information that we're going to be providing at the workshop, templates, checklists, and you also get free membership to our India Sourcing Mastermind. And we have some of the QC people, some of the sourcing agencies, logistics people also just joining in case you have any questions. You can already register for the workshop if you want to. And but don't register yet because we are going to be giving away some free workshop tickets.
Yeah,
Don't wanna do that yet.
you might be one of the lucky ones.
Yeah. And then we also have India Sourcing Mastermind. So this is a very, very unique, service that we have started offering, where basically once you are sure that India is for you and once you've started sourcing products from India, then you can join this community, and we help you with the sourcing process in case you get stuck anywhere, in case you have any questions. And we also help you with other aspects related to selling on Amazon. So we have branding experts, and we have photography experts and PPC experts in the mastermind who will basically help you. They will hold sessions every couple of months, and they will answer all of your questions related to specific topics. And some of the content that has been in the group for free is going to move to the mastermind. So Margaret's Monday Musings, not immediately, but in the next couple of weeks, it's going to move to the mastermind. Some of our live webinars, Ask Us Anything sessions. We also have a Telegram group for the mastermind so that you can get faster response to any questions or issues that you might have. So, but this mastermind is not for everyone. So that's why we have an application process. So in case you're interested, if you're really, really new to sourcing from India, we would suggest you do the workshop first and then consider doing the mastermind once you're sure that India sourcing is for you. And if you want to consider joining the mastermind, fill in this form and send it over to us, and we'll take a look at it. And then of course we have coaching. So everybody knows Margaret offers one-on-one coaching for Amazon. So in case you want any help, and Margaret is known for being laser focused on profitability. So Mark, do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, to me, I mean, there's no point doing this if you're not making money. So my biggest thing about doing any business, not just Amazon or any e-commerce business, is as long as you're making profit and knowing your numbers. So that's something that I tend to always make sure that people are doing that before they find their beautiful product and think that, it's going to work. I don't care how nice it is. If it's not going to work, there's no point in doing it and losing money or breaking even. I mean, you're going to put a lot of time and effort and a lot of investment into this, so you need to get that right. So that's my big beef in this whole industry, I think, making profit.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Marg will not sugarcoat things. She will just tell you things as they are. So yeah, just be ready for that. You might not want to hear some of the things that she tells you, but she's going to be very straightforward. So, but in case you're interested in getting help from Margaret, you can actually book a coaching call with her from the website itself. Just fill in this form, send it over, give some information to her about yourself, and yeah, that's it. Set up a coaching call. If you're really, really new to sourcing from India, we would suggest to start with this e-commerce seller's guide to sourcing from India. It's a free ebook. Download this ebook right away. And this really gives you a lot of information about how to get started and how things work. And it will help you decide if India sourcing is right for you. So definitely get that if you don't already have it, or if you're really new to sourcing from India. And then of course we have a blog where we have a lot of very, very in-depth articles about sourcing from India. We're going to continue to add articles over here. So keep an eye on the blog. Okay. So, and then of course the trip. So that's basically the website. Let me see if I missed anything. Oh yeah, so I just want to give another shout out to our launch partners. Oh yeah, Amazon FBA training. I forgot to mention this. So in case you're new to Amazon FBA overall, there are two courses that we recommend. One is Jason Tay, He's got a live 2-day live course that's very comprehensive, and we've also got a special offer for you over here. If you sign up, you get one additional session with Jason, and then we also highly recommend Freedom Ticket with Helium 10. So if you're completely new to sourcing to selling on Amazon, then these are the 2 courses that we recommend you consider, and they're very, very affordable. Also, we have additional workshops in case anyone's interested. That's some pictures of the sourcing trip, the blog. Yeah, that's about it. That's the website, guys. That's the website for you.
Got lots of comments, so I think people are happy.
Yeah,
and
looks
if
like
any, and if
It's frozen.
Oh, Kevin, you're frozen.
Any
Oh,
pop-up.
no.
Oops.
Just got the ebook right away. Fantastic. Okay, awesome. Amazing one-stop shop. Everything for India. Great service, you guys. Thank you. Fantastic. As always, I've been drawn to sourcing from India rather than China, and this resource with trusted partners and quality content is brilliant. Thanks, team. I'm excited to take a look. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let us know if you have any questions about the website or if you have any other comments about the website. If not, then we will move on with our show. We're going to start with one of our sponsors. And then we're going to start with our lucky draw. Who's ready to win some prizes? Now the good part comes. Okay, so let me invite our guest, Ritu. Hi.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Ritu.
How are
Good
you?
to see you again.
Yes. Ritu, are you muted? Can we hear you?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Sorry.
Yeah.
So excited.
I was like, what happened?
Excitement. I was like so excited for this launch, and I've been listening to you guys backstage. But so congratulations, all 3 of you. You've done such an amazing job.
Thank you,
Ritu.
thank you so much.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Ritu, do you want to just quickly tell us about PPC Ninja in case people don't know what you guys do? And also there's some new exciting stuff happening at PPC Ninja, right? Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, first of all, I just want to say that PPC is going to be part of you guys' journey, right? Anyone who wants to sell on Amazon, you can't avoid it. It is just because of the nature of the platform, it's become pay to play. So the quicker you understand PPC, the quicker you can be mindful of your profitability. As Mark knows, like she's always like focused on the profitability of stuff. So our goal here is to really partner with the team here and provide you with support for PPC. So PPC Ninja is one of the sponsors of the India Sourcing Network, and we have a variety of offerings for everyone. So first of all, of course, we have a software, very comprehensive software that covers every ad type. So if you've heard of the different ad types, there's sponsored products, sponsored brands, sponsored video, and sponsored display. And as of last month, we've actually launched support for all 4 ad types. So this will really support you in your journey, whether you're a small seller or a large seller, brand registered or not. So every stage of your PPC, we will be there to support you with the software. So that's one aspect of our offering. In addition, we also offer services. So we can help with coaching around PPC. We're only focused on Amazon PPC. That's what we're good at. So we offer one-on-one coaching. We also help with strategy sessions and also setting up campaigns and things like that you might struggle with. Our goal is always to kind of help you guys be in control. So even if you maybe just want someone to look over your shoulder as you are just creating your campaigns and stuff like that, we can and our team can come and help you guys through that process, so that you're not intimidated, because PPC tends to be one of those intimidating things that every seller kind of has to go through. And then, if you decide that, okay, PPC is not for you and you just want someone else to manage your PPC for you, then we also have that service. So we have managed services, and we can actually, manage your PPC for you on a monthly basis. So those are some of our different offerings. Now, to add to that, we also have a free mastermind program for 4 weeks that we run all through the year. So we do one, when we finish that, we go to the next one. So it's like a rolling uh, group every time. It's a different group, but any alumni are welcome to attend any of our sessions at any time. So once you're in the system, you can just keep coming back and just get a refresher, or just say hi, or just connect, ask questions, and so on. So this is all held live. The next one is actually starting on August 6th. So if you guys are interested, you can sign up on our website. So it's ppcninja.com/ppc mastermind. And you can sign up and get in the queue for that, and we'll send you emails, etc. So yeah, so those are some of our, the different ways in which we would like to support you, this amazing community. As you kind of grow with Megla and Mark and Kevin and all the other amazing vendors out there who are here to support you. So yeah, just wanted to give that quick intro about us, and I'm happy to answer any questions you guys might have regarding our services or anything around PPC.
Yeah, and I also want to add that you are going to be part of the India Sourcing Mastermind as well. So you're going to be one of the resident experts that helps people with PPC. And of course, you do the PPC workshop
Yes.
for us as well. And that's absolutely amazing. We've already got so many signups for the next one, Ritu.
Yay.
That's happening later this month.
Yes,
So
I agree
that is
with that.
really, really helpful. And that workshop really provides a very good foundation that people can actually build on. That is so important. Okay, so Ritu, go
I'd
ahead.
just like to say too, sorry, I'd just like to say, like, the feedback from the workshops, Ritu, has been fantastic. I mean,
Awesome.
so many people have sort of, have let us know that, they've learned so much, and, they just love the workshop. So it can only get better. Once again, it can only get better, can't it?
Yeah, well, let's make the next one even better. Yay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So Ritu, what is the prize that you are giving away? So
Yeah.
it is, go ahead.
Yeah.
You want to tell people
So
what it is?
so we are giving away 2 subscriptions with 30 days free trial. So we usually have a 14-day free trial of PPC Ninja software. So we're giving away 30 days free trial for. I'm not sure how we're gonna manage this. I think through your system of lottery or whatever. But yeah, there's going to be 2 lucky winners. So put in your name. So you might be picked.
There's no more time to put in your name now. Oops.
They're all in the magic wheel, Ritu. They're all on the magic wheel.
Yes, let's roll on the magic wheel. And
Okay.
we have got almost 1,000 people or 1,000 entries
my
on this magic wheel.
Ooh.
So let's see who are going to be the 2 lucky winners to get 30 days free trial of PPC Ninja. So you guys ready? Let's spin the wheel. And I just have to add that there are a lot of suppliers also who are on this list, but in case you're a supplier or a service provider and you win, your name will not count. Oh my God, Mana!
Hey.
Wow! Oh my God, that is such a coincidence. I'm sure he's gonna love your services because he's a budding
Awesome.
Amazon
Waiting
seller.
for
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is great.
yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Mana. Okay, second one. Suspense.
Suspense.
Trudy Holmes.
Trudy Holmes. Wow.
Awesome. So those are your 2 winners, and we are going to be introducing these winners to you, Ritu, later. So
Yeah.
and then you can get them set up. Congratulations,
Lacey, congratulations, guys. Well done. That's a great
That's
prize.
fantastic.
Mana. Are you here? I don't think Mana, Trudy, are you here? If yes, then type something in the comments.
That's exciting.
Okay, that's very, very exciting. So thank you so much, Ritu, for that. And guys, if you want to get in touch with, or if you want to learn more about PPC Ninja, go ahead and go to their website, ppcninja.com. Lot of good information on PPC. The free mastermind, absolutely amazing. Definitely check it out. And also check out the workshop that Ritu does.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Ritu, thank you so much for being a partner and supporter of India Sourcing Network.
Absolutely. So excited to hear. Thank you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Nice to
Ritu.
see you,
in a couple of
Ritu.
weeks.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so let me just remove Ritu from the stage. Okay, brilliant. So we've got our first two winners. I think this may be Mana or Trudy. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's keep moving here. We've got so many prizes to give away. Okay, so the next guest that we have is Jason Tay, and he's going to be giving away some prizes as well. Hi, Jason. How are you?
Hello, I'm well, thanks. We just came out of lockdown in Perth.
Oh, again.
That's good.
Yeah. When will this end? It's just keeps on going and going.
Hopefully sooner
we're-
rather than later.
Exactly. Really.
Hello, Jason. Good to see you.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, we've all been through the lockdowns, mate. We know what it's like. It's not pretty, but
Yeah.
We're free
Anyway.
at the moment.
yeah.
Good for you.
Look at
So
you.
Jason, tell us about Jason Tay Online and the really good course that you offer. And I have to tell people I have done Jason's course as well, and it is really comprehensive. And if you're starting out, it's very, very highly recommended. But even for experienced sellers, it's good. Jason, go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I started this training thing because I think one of the reasons why I did it was I saw a lot of fluff and a lot of scammy gurus out there scamming people of their life savings. And I was approached by a lot of budding sellers or people who wanted to be sellers and friends, some family members, and my sis, my daughter's boyfriend have all been through it. So that's why I also appreciate working with the India Sourcing Network and MMK, the
Yes.
three of you. I think we all share a very similar ethos and values. Like we're really down to earth, and like we don't like the hype. We don't like like overselling stuff. And so that's why I started my training and a bit about the blog as well. That's a free resource. Like everyone's welcome to go read my online selling journey. So I used to be a history teacher, which is why I started the whole website. In 2014, after a year of selling on Amazon, I said, let's put down my month-to-month sales, how I progressed from 0 to XYZ. And I'll chronicle this and hopefully maybe just publish the whole thing as a book. But if you're interested in selling on Amazon, so what I do is my focus is also on helping you get started with your first or second, or if you're in the middle of a private label, to take that further. And we go through the whole thing of how you select products. And then if the product's a certain kind of product, then you can go source it from India if that makes sense. But it's a very data and keyword focused kind of approach. And then we also talk about how to select a brand name and an approach to branding and trademarking. And then we go through like a little bit of sourcing. I don't do so much of sourcing. So if you want to know more about sourcing, I think this group is the go-to resource. And then after that, once you go through the whole 2 days, I call that like a foundation. Like if you're going to learn driving, you need to go through your basic theory, kind of understand how the road system works. But a lot of people who go through a course then have get stuck because they don't have a driving instructor. And so that's why I also have the 4 one-to-one sessions. So that's the theory for 2 days, laying a solid foundation. And then as you apply that, then we go through it 1-to-1. And then I'll help you with like your launch, your PPC, etc. And shout out to Ritu also from PPC Ninja. That's what I use as well. So, yep.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so you are giving away 2 prizes. One is a 50% discount on your training, and then the other is a 45 minutes consultation. So let's choose the winner for the first prize, which is 50% off Jason's training. Who is going to be the lucky winner? Let's take a look. Let's spin the wheel. Monica. Congratulations,
Alrighty.
Monica. Awesome.
Congrats.
Awesome. So Monica, you have won 50% off of Jason's course. Okay, let's spin the wheel again to choose the second winner for a consultation with Jason. And Malin, congratulations, Malin. So there you have it, Jason. 2 winners.
Great.
And
Congrats, Martin.
We're gonna
That's amazing,
connect them
Jason,
to you.
because Monica is in Perth with you, so you'll be able to do actual live stuff together. It's amazing. The whole world, and they're both in the same city.
It's not rigged.
It's not rigged. You can see it's not rigged. And Monica's here with us. Thank you, universe.
That is,
Awesome.
Congratulations, everyone.
Cool.
That's well done.
yeah, that's great.
Congrats, people.
Yeah.
And congrats, MMK, on the
Jason.
launch of the
you.
website.
Thank you.
She's in Margaret River 3
Oh,
hours
she's
south.
in Margaret River.
Ah,
Close enough.
Jason, you'd be able to go down and drink wine together.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Margaret
allowed to
River.
go down there now.
he's there now.
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
lovely part
awesome.
of the world. Yeah.
It is.
Well, Jason, thank you so much
Thank you.
for your support for us. You've been sending people to our group. You've been recommending our services, and we just want to say thank you for being such a supporter of India Sourcing Network.
Thank you. Have a
Cool,
great
Jason.
day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Jason. See you soon. Bye.
Okay.
Megla, can I just say too, there's one
Yeah.
question somebody posted that you've probably missed because I noticed it a while
Yeah.
back, asking if they couldn't find the product, can we find a supplier? So yeah, look, that is a yes, please. Anyone who can't
Yeah.
find the particular niche or style or whatever they're looking for, please ping one of us or send a message in, and we will start getting our little man on the ground over there out looking for whatever you need. So that's our plan. So we don't want to just bring products on that people aren't interested in. So whatever people are really looking for, if you can't find it, please contact us. Might take us, a month or more to do the whole process, because we do a lot of vetting before they come on. But we will, start looking for things that people want.
Absolutely.
And,
yeah,
and
we can
also,
totally do that.
we're speaking to, just quickly, speaking to so many suppliers over time, they can't tell everyone everything that they make, but they are very skilled and they're open to people's, if they've got a design idea, they can make a lot of things out of a lot of different products. You know what I mean? So, just let us know and we'll point you in the right direction. That's not a problem.
Yeah. And moving forward, we'll also add a form on the website where you can, fill in your requirements and send it over to us. So, okay. Okay, so let's move on to the next prize. By the way, somebody was asking for this link. So here's the link, streamyard.com/Facebook. This allows StreamYard to see your name. Okay, so now we are going to give away these gorgeous mugs that we have.
We all have them.
India Sourcing Network. We all have them.
Where's yours,
Kevin, come on, where's
Come on.
yours? There we go.
Cheers.
So we're going to give away 4 of these mugs, and they're really high quality, and we hope you like them. So let's choose 4 winners for ISN mugs.
This is exciting, this wheel, isn't it?
I know.
It
These
was
are
better
really
when we
really
had less
exciting.
names, and last time, because you could see the names coming up and the person was off or
because,
something.
yeah.
But it's too
Lisa
many names.
Wick. Lisa Wick,
Congratulations, Lisa.
congratulations. Okay, number 2. Yeah, because there's so many, Mark, we can't see the names.
Yeah,
Gil!
can't see the names.
Oh,
Gil
wow.
Ramiro from New York.
Awesome, congratulations. Gil has been on so many of our workshops recently.
Yeah, congratulations,
Awesome.
Gil.
Okay, so the
Awesome.
third winner for a beautiful ISN mug. Who's it going to be? Oh, wow, Opal.
Opal.
That's amazing.
Congratulations,
Opal has also
Opal.
been at our workshops.
Yeah, yeah.
In case you're wondering, guys, we have our two wonderful VAs, Sarah and Biddy, in the background taking down these names, so we don't have to stress about who's winning.
Yes, don't worry about that. We will. Katrina McKay, congratulations. So there we have it, 4 winners for
Congratulations,
ice and
Katrina.
mugs. Yeah, and we will be contacting you. So somebody from our team will be contacting you, so you don't need to worry about that. And then we will, yeah, we will contact you. So let's keep moving over here. And Margaret, we don't have air wallets over here yet. So I think we just need to wait, or do you think you can maybe just call them?
I'll just
And,
ping them a minute, just
yeah.
a second.
But we do have RSJ inspection, so maybe we can go ahead and talk to RSJ. Prasanna, are you ready? I see that you're backstage. Are you ready for your show? So this always happens, I mean, not always, but it sometimes happens with live shows, right? People are late or they don't show up. But come on, Justin, you shouldn't have done this for during the launch day.
He's probably on the in his car on the freeway.
In his car, yes. Come on, Justin, you can join from your car. That's okay.
Yeah. He's
But
an expert in carpooling.
Yeah. But basically, I just want to, tell everyone that we have started using Air Wallets recently, and it's been really good so far. Marg has started using them, and I have done a few transactions, and I have actually been able to save some money compared to my bank specifically, and the transactions were really fast as well. That's another thing I noticed. So, Marg, is he on his way?
Yeah. Well, no answer.
Okay. Well, yeah. I guess we'll just talk about Air Wallets, and then we'll go to RSJ. They are here. So Prasanna is ready. He's always ready. I just love this company. But let's just talk a little bit about Air Wallets, Mark. So how's your experience been?
Oh, look, I've been very, very impressed. I've actually done a few sort of test transactions and things, and I actually have saved quite a bit of money so far. I actually bought some US dollars from my previous provider into Air Wallets, and I transferred $20,000, and they charged me $125 to do that. So with Air Wallets, that is free. So next time I do any of those transactions, I'm not throwing away $125. I also had $100 deposited into my account, and I was being charged $7.50 every time that happened, and now it's free. So just in 2 transactions, and then I actually, when I converted back to AU dollars, I did a test on that, and it is like, it was so minute, it was 0.003% or something, the difference between what was on Yahoo Finance the minute I did it, because I had Yahoo open and watched to see how good a rate I got, and I mean, it was so negligible you wouldn't even notice the difference, whereas before it was quite a lot, more than that. So yeah, I'm very impressed with, and I've got their lovely, I don't know whether this will work here, whether I can show you, but I got one of their actual virtual cards, and this is how the card came in this beautiful little thing. So that's their fantastic card. So I'm busily now transferring everything over to come off my debit card, and so I can run my business on one card. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with them so far.
Mark, don't they give us a manager for onboarding?
Yeah, we do. We've
our
got
own personal.
Yeah, Anna's our manager. Look, I think. Look, it's just like every other financial institution. They need to verify you, and because you're opening a global account with lots of different marketplaces, they've got to be a lot more, I suppose, strict with their opening process. So they're going to need quite a bit of information from you, but it's just like anything else. When you go to any bank in Australia or UK, wherever you are, you end up being asked for lots of questions. So just make sure that you don't sort of think, oh, this is too hard. It's well worth the little bit of effort of finding your documents. And what we're going to do, Air Wallets are actually in the process of giving us a list of things that they'll accept or they'll ask you. And if you've got some of those, you're not going to have to supply all of them. It's quite a comprehensive list, but they just need to prove that you are a business and what you're doing and why you're doing it, so they know that they've got the right people. But also, when you apply through our link with them, because we've got a partner link which will help Hello, here he is.
Here he is.
So,
Justin, you
yeah,
got us
so-
worried.
Yeah, it's all
Hello,
right.
Justin.
I've been talking.
We
all
were
business
just
today.
talking about you.
Wasn't it 11 o'clock? I'm so sorry.
That's it. We're running early.
No, that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, so I think
it is
if you
11.
it is 11. Yeah, if you always go
Are we
through
running
the
English?
partner program, and then you can get go back to the manager if you've got any issues. So I think that will work well. So yeah, but over to you, Jason. But I've done your spiel.
Justin.
Justin.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not in my spot.
Justin.
Hello? You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Justin.
Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, Airwallex, we started 5 years ago with the goal to really help businesses reduce their FX conversion spend. So basically, Jack, the founder, he started a coffee shop and he wanted to make this massive coffee franchise. So he was importing a lot of cups and things from China, and he was getting charged, 3 to 5% every time. And the bank doesn't tell you how much they're going to charge you until you click to the end as well. So he thought there had to be a better way. So that was what the initial reason why he created Airwallex. And the way Airwallex does it is we've got over 80 different banking partners across the world. And basically, instead of going through the SWIFT network where, basically the banks charge you, every step of the way and you don't know how much you're going to get charged. We've got all these banking partners where we've got, millions of dollars inside every country. And then so when you're saying, hey, I want to make a payment from, to my supplier in India, Airwallex would do it out of Airwallex's local India account. And that's why with Airwallex, you can send someone, $20 and they'll receive that full $20 in India in rupees. And I think that's super powerful for any sellers, especially when you're starting out. I think, every single dollar really counts. And then the other features that we've launched since then was the ability to open bank accounts. Prior to Airwallex, to open a bank account in another country, you'd have to, go there. And especially now with all the new laws, you have to go show face and you have to sign all these documents. What we've managed to do is we've got partnerships with our banks where we actually do the compliance process for them. So sometimes it does take a little bit longer to onboard with us, but the exciting thing is that you've actually onboarded with all these partner banks when you've onboarded with Airwallex the first time. And then the final piece that is super exciting is this cards function. So basically with Airwallex, you can actually create 250 different virtual cards. And you can also get physical cards to your employees. So I don't know how many of you guys have tried to get, a card for every single, for your employees or things like that. But, it's quite an arduous process and the banks really make you jump through a lot of hoops. Whereas with Airwallex, everything is super transparent and self-service. So, you've got an account manager that's there to support you all on the way. But the idea is that you don't have to talk to them unless you've got a problem. Almost everything else, once you've onboarded with us, you can do yourself. And it just saves you a lot of time. Gives you a lot of comfort as well. Like I've done a bit of e-commerce myself, and like having to switch between Western Union, Wise, and then all the other providers, and trying to find the best price it is a pain, right? But the thing about Airwallex is that when you log onto our platform, you're going to be charged that same 0.3% markup every single time. And I think that in itself is such a benefit, and it's just makes your life a bit easier. There's so many things to think about when you're starting out a business, and the last thing you need to be worried about is your FX costs, right? And we're really here to partner with you for the long term. So, I kind of think of like Airwallex, and prior to joining Airwallex, I didn't really understand really why it's worth $3 billion in 5 years. But now on the inside, I've realized we're actually building the next generation of a bank, right? And we start with FX, and then we start off giving you a bank account, and then the next step was letting you, how do you spend the money? And then we've given you cards, right? And then we in some of our countries we've got like a payment processor already where we compete with Stripe and PayPal. They've got this duopoly going, but we're here to kind of shake that up a bit. And slowly we'll build out more and more features that allow you as a business owner to put more money in your pocket, right? And also to make your life easier. And I think that's kind of really the mission of what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So Chris says, I've also opened an Airwallex account and their customer service is outstanding. Yes, I would agree with that for sure. Okay, does this work in the UK?
Yeah, definitely. So we've been in the UK for about a year and a half, and the exciting thing is, you're in the UK, and because you're doing Amazon FBA, you'll be able to sell in Australia, sell in the US, without actually having to, go there, set up a company. And then the real benefit is when you're selling in the US with our US bank account, you can actually accept that USD, and then you can pay your suppliers in India without actually having to do a double conversion.
Right. Would Airwallex work for buyers based in the US?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, definitely. So we actually just got approved. Oh, we're about to get approved in the US to launch properly, but we've already started onboarding customers and things like that. So the US was a country that we started when we first started the company 5 years ago, but because each state has their own laws, we've had to. It's taken a bit of time, but we're super excited about the US.
Right. And what is the benefit for somebody in the US to sign up for an Airwallex account? Because I mean, when we think about payment service providers, I think most people are thinking, foreign exchange or currency exchange. But let's say if there's a buyer in the US, if they are paying their supplier in India, they're mostly paying in US dollars. So what is the benefit that you think a US based company has to sign up for Airwallex?
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this yesterday, and I think that one of the benefits is US is at the forefront of a lot of product and a lot of technology, and I think that it really allows you to scale into new markets, and you can actually do it really easily. Like, for example, Amazon's just starting out in Australia, right? And if you look at any of the charts, it's growing, and it's growing really quickly, but there are so many categories that have not been opened in Australia's Amazon, and same as I think UK is a bit further along, but I think one of the real benefits is if you're an Amazon seller in the US, you can actually now start selling in all these different markets without actually needing to go there and open a bank account. The other thing is if you're buying samples, and you're testing out different things, we can actually make payments for you into India at a really low rate. If you've got any outsourced staff as well, so you've got any VAs based in India or the Philippines, you can actually make payment using Airwallex to them, and it's really quick, and it's also the conversion rates are really good.
Yeah, I can attest to the fact that they are quick because I have paid our staff in India just recently, and I think that the money went through in a day, and usually with a bank it takes 3 or 4 days. But it was done in a day. So yeah, fantastic. Very happy. And the transfer fees was just $5, whereas with the bank it was $40 or something. So
yeah, and my Amazon payment was the quickest it's ever been. My cutoff is Tuesday night at 5 o'clock here, and I actually got a message. I even got a message from Airwallex at midnight the next day saying your money is in the bank. Now, normally I would be waiting till Friday for that, so it was actually there at midnight on the Wednesday when it was just after 24 hours. So, I mean, especially if you're a big seller expecting big payments, that money, is crucial to be coming into you quickly. You don't want to be waiting. And the other thing I like is how quickly you can go and create your own virtual debit card. In 10 seconds, I just went in and went, and all of a sudden here's my number and my expiry date and everything, and I was like, wow, I've just made a card. I couldn't believe it. It's just, it's amazing. So you could sit there and make cards all day if you know lots of staff or whatever. It's just fun.
That's dangerous. A woman running around with all these debit cards.
So, Justin, do you also want to talk about the benefits of having all of these virtual cards? Why would a company want, 50 cards?
Yeah, I mean, so it depends. So Amazon specifically, I think that when I started selling, there was so many different programs, platforms, and different things that you need to buy. So one of the benefits would be, if you wanted to, test something out, and you didn't want the subscription to go through long term, you could just make a small one for that. If there are any things that the website doesn't look that, I found barcodes quite difficult, and it's probably not that difficult, to be honest, at all. So I was just all unsure which company to use, and some of the websites didn't look that great. So I just made a card just for barcodes. The really cool thing about these cards is you can actually set your own limits. So, you can actually restrict it to $50, or you can restrict it to $100. And one of the benefits is if you've got employees. So for example, we've got some Philippine staff, and I wanted to give them, they've done a really good job for the year, and I wanted to give them a present. I could, give them $50, and you could just give them the details of that card, and they'll only have $50, and you can set that as AUD or USD. For people who aren't in the US, these cards don't charge an international fee. So if you're, when you go traveling sometimes, and you tap your card everywhere, and you come back, and there's all these fees. These cards don't have any of those fees. And you actually get Airwallet's really good rate. So that's one of the other benefits of the cards. And the other thing about Airwallet's is everything's actually in your own business name as well. And that's where we really differ to a lot of the other providers. A lot of the other providers just have a reference code. And it's, it's still whichever that provider's name's account. Whereas with Airwallet's, everything's actually in your own business name. And I think that's just something that's just makes it a lot cleaner and way easier to use.
Yeah. And do you have physical cards as well? Or which countries have physical cards as of now?
Yes, Australia has physical cards. UK, I think, is on the way. And then Hong Kong's on the way as well. So Hong Kong just launched the virtual cards. And Hong Kong actually encompasses most of Asia, so all of APAC. And yeah, we're rolling them out as quickly as we can.
Yeah. Alison is asking, in New Zealand? Yes, you are.
We can onboard New Zealand customers for Australia, but we don't have local bank accounts in New Zealand yet. But if you're a New Zealand customer and you're selling overseas, that's definitely something we can help with. We do have our Hong Kong bank account can accept New Zealand dollars as well. But if you're using Airwallet's to scale globally, then yeah, definitely we help New Zealand customers as well.
Kev, you'd better keep an eye on the bank account.
Wait till we go overseas next, because when we go to India, so we'll be able to just take our Airwallet's debit card and use that everywhere over there. It'll be much easier than, either getting traveller's checks or coming back with that huge credit card fee bill, and you spend a fortune. So yeah, that's fantastic. Another good way.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Airwallet's could replace your bank someday. I mean, I'm just looking at the features and, everything that it can do. I think it could replace your bank. I'd be happy if it did.
Yeah, but that is our aim, and the aim is to replace your bank and be so much better than your bank, right? There's so many ways that the bank hasn't there's so many ways that the banks have just grown complacent. They're so big now, and it's just it's not that great of an experience a lot of time, and we're really trying to flip that on its head.
Right. So to pay Indian suppliers from the US, will it be INR or US currency? So if you're paying for an order, then it has to be in US, because for exporters in India, they need to receive the payment in US dollars so that they can show it as an export payment in order to get the benefits and even to get clearance from the bank sometimes. So you will have to pay in US dollars. However, for samples, you can pay in INR, and that might be quicker and faster to do as well. So you can consider that. And you can do really small amounts too, and it wouldn't cost you, a lot. So if you have to pay like, $50 or something for a sample, you could easily do that. So I think that's another benefit, Mark, right? Because a lot of people in the group ask us, how do we pay for samples? So
I think that's going to be one of the biggest benefits, because it's, sometimes the suppliers don't, like PayPal, and it's really hard because most of the PSPs that we've been using won't do $50 transactions or $100 transactions. So I think, to set this up, and you can, if you've got to pay for freight or anything else, it just is going to be so simple that any small amount. And I mean, I'm gradually transferring like my Helium 10 subscription, all the things that come out of my bank now, that even on my credit cards here in Australia that are like, Google or whatever I've been paying that's business related, I'm putting it all back through Airwallet's now, because then I'll have one statement to check off, not all these different statements coming from everywhere. So, it's going to take me a couple of weeks to sort through them. I'll get to the end of the month and hopefully I've done them all. But I think it's going to be a lot easier to have all that set up as a one-stop shop, and it's all just coming out of that one simple account. So, I'm just so excited about it. I can't believe how good it is.
Yeah, and we integrate with we integrate with Xero and also QuickBooks soon as well. So it makes your life really easy when you're reconciling as well if you're using any of those softwares, because each card will feed through individually. So you don't have to go through and try to match them. You can actually just set rules and get them all to match automatically.
When are you partnering with Qantas so we can earn frequent flyer miles or points when we fly to India with Megla? Yeah, that's what you need to do now.
Yeah.
There's an idea for your business.
Yeah, I can't disclose anything, but that's something that the rewards thing is a piece that we're looking at. So yeah,
Wow.
It's still in the works though, so I can't say what it is or how it's going to work. But
Wow.
it's definitely something that we are looking at.
Ooh.
Yeah, we all like rewards.
ASB in New Zealand is a subsidiary of CBA in Australia, if that helps in the process. Okay, and I also want to point out that Airwallex is our recommended and preferred payment service provider on India Sourcing Network. So if you go to the payments service, payment section on the page, on the website, you'll see Airwallex, and they have a page on the website as well. There's a bit of information, benefits of using Airwallex, and if you sign up using our link, there's actually some benefits that you get. So you'll get 20,000 Australian dollars equivalent of free FX transfers, and then also preferential rates, especially if you're outside of Australia. If you're in Australia, you're already getting their best rates for FX conversion, but if you're outside of Australia, we've been able to convince them to give their best rates to our community. So they've got this page. Here is a bit about their founders, and then you can just click on this link over here and sign up for Airwallex. So yeah, highly recommend that.
And we touched on before, Megla, that we've got an onboarding manager with Anna. So if anybody through the group, do you want to explain that a bit better, Mark? The onboarding manager? You're muted.
The dog
I'm trying
is.
to keep my dog from barking in the street. Yeah, Justin, do you want to maybe go ahead and
Yeah,
explain
I'm
that? Kevin and
happy
I'll mute ourselves so Ollie's barking.
Yeah, so I mean, we're super happy to be partnering with the Indian Sourcing Network. So we've actually got a dedicated onboarding specialist. So her name's Anna, and she's absolutely amazing. And essentially, when you're onboarding, she'll take you through the entire process. She'll run you through your initial demo. And the other thing is, once you're set up, and if you need any help, you can also get her to run another demo to actually set up the account, especially for your needs as well. And then after that, Anna will actually introduce you to an account manager. And then in the future, if you've got any issues, any problems, you can always reach out to her. She'll also, they will also be the one who will actually give you like access to any new features and things like that. Because we're basically releasing a new feature probably every 2-3 months. So yeah.
Okay, brilliant. And so this is the link that you guys need to go to, airwallex.com/India20K to get the preferred rates, and also $20,000 worth of free FX transfers. Cool.
And I think
Anything
it's very
else?
easy to work with. I think, Megla, because I haven't actually I've got an onboarding call with Anna this week because I just got so excited. As soon as my account was approved, I started playing in it. And I've worked it out very quickly, but I just thought, I'll go back and do an onboarding because I might be missing some other good features that I haven't sort of, been using. So I think it's not complicated. Once you've done a couple of transactions, it's really, really simple and really simple to see your money in every account all on one screen. Very, very happy.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, definitely check it out and do your comparisons with other service providers, everything. But yeah, we're sticking with Airwallex. We like them.
Yeah,
okay, great. Yeah, go ahead, Justin.
I was just going to say, we're really glad to hear that. And I think we'll be doing a lot more stuff as well. So to support the community as well. So moving forward, like we'll be looking to run more events, more training sessions, and also more features as well. Because we're a fast growing startup, we can actually bring in a lot of features and actually build it in if you guys need it. So you guys can always reach out to us, let us know, especially account managers, like what you'd like to see. For example, one of the things that we implemented was the ability now just to get bank letters issued pretty much by yourself. So if you need a letter that says for Amazon, there's actually a button that you can just click and you can issue it for eBay, Amazon, and just a general one. So there's a lot of features that we can actually build out to support you guys as well. So yeah, like our doors always open to collaborate with you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Justin, you just want to also explain how you're backed, so like people can't lose their money if you all skip town overnight.
Imagine that. Yeah, we just all do the Maldives after that. Yeah, like okay, we got. Yeah, so Airwallex can't actually have access to any of your funds. So depending on which country you're on board with. So for example, if you're in Australia, that's with ANZ, all the money that's in your account is actually held in a segregated trust account with ANZ. So Airwallex can never actually touch any of your funds or have access to it. All your funds are always in a segregated trust account. So even if you've got, $1 million in the US, Airwallex will have to be holding $1 million, that $1 million in that ANZ trust account. In Australia, in Hong Kong, it's DBS. In US, it's Community Federal Savings Bank or Silicon Valley, and in Europe, it's Circle. So basically, all the money that we've raised, I think we've raised over 500 million now. That's all actually used just to build out the platform, and to actually like build the networks and the software, rather than actually like using it as funds. So all the funds are separated. And then the other thing is we're backed by, ANZ, we're backed by Sequoia, backed by SquarePeg, basically like so a lot of big, all the heavy hitters in the venture cap world has jumped on board, because we really feel like we're transforming the way, businesses can do trade. And our vision for FX is that eventually, it goes down to zero. And it won't cost you anything anymore to buy stuff from other countries, because it shouldn't, right? Like once we build this out, we have enough customers on board with the float, then it will be free for us too, right? And that's really what we're aiming for, is that eventually you'll be able to buy stock from India without having to, and also sell globally without having to pay any sort of crazy FX costs.
And also, what about your payment gateway? You're planning to launch your own payment gateway. I'm super excited about that, because we, as a service, we have been using, Stripe as a payment gateway, and of course, the fees is pretty high.
Yeah, and I think that's where we differ to them. So, like Stripe has been built as they've been built as a payment gateway first, whereas we've been built as FX first. So you're wondering how that's different, and the difference is that when you sell overseas with Stripe, and I use Australia as an example because I'm based here, we get charged the 2.9%, plus we also get charged conversion rate. They force you to convert it as well to your local currency. They force that. So then you're basically up for almost 5% at least, right? Our difference is that we'll charge you less than 2.9%. Pricing will differ by region, but we'll definitely charge less than the incumbents. But then what we'll be able to do is you'll be able to convert it at our really low 0.3 rate. So the idea is that eventually you can accept in any currency, and you can also pay out in any currency. And I think that's a super exciting proposition, and we can only do that because we've been an FX first company.
Right. I'm going to be your first customer. I'll join your beta testing or whatever.
For sure. No, definitely. We'd love to have you on board.
Allison says, fantastic concept. Thanks, Airwallex. Brilliant, fantastic. So definitely check them out, airwallex.com/India20K. Okay, cool. Justin, I also want to thank Airwallex for being a launch partner for India Sourcing Network, and for giving this special offer to our community. We really appreciate it, and we hope you'll continue to support us moving forward as well.
No, definitely. I can't wait to go to India with you. So, and meet everyone.
Yes.
So, definitely. No, we're super excited to be supporting you guys. So yeah, looking forward to seeing everyone in India once we can travel again.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Justin.
Yeah,
awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Jason is saying the payment gateway is cool. I'm just about to launch a multi-country website for one of my brands. Oh yes, I think we should mention this as well. So this is going to be very useful for people who run maybe like Shopify sites or their own, like,
absolutely,
WooCommerce and WordPress sites, right? Your payment gateway.
No, definitely. So we've already WooCommerce is already going to be live. So I think WooCommerce and Magento are the first partners live. Shopify is coming. And yeah, essentially that's the whole idea, right? It's right now that when you sell in multi-current countries, you basically have no control on your FX, and without registering a company inside each country that you sell in, you're basically, they can charge you whatever they want, right? And you have no choice, you have no say in the matter at all. So we're just trying to help you reduce that because we've built out the infrastructure and the technology to do that. And yeah, the idea is that you, like Jason, you can now spend more money growing your business, right, rather than paying these fees.
Yeah, totally. Very exciting, Jason. Justin, we're really looking forward to all of these features. Well, thank you so much. We'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you later. Take care.
All right, thanks so much, guys.
Jay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you, Justin. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, that is awesome. So let's keep moving here. We've got our next guest waiting backstage. I'm going to add her to the stream, and that's the beautiful Gunjan joining us from India.
Hi.
Hi, Gunjan. How are you? You're looking so gorgeous early in the morning, 7 a.m. Looking so fresh.
Thank you. Lovely seeing all of you. And of course, I've got to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to everybody, right? Because we're on two time zones.
Absolutely.
And congratulations on the launch. I mean, we are so excited about it. And we are very happy to be here with you.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Thank
Gunjan.
you. Thank you, Gunjan.
Thanks, Mark.
So Gunjan is from Subsource. I should have mentioned that earlier. And Subsource is one of our recommended sourcing agencies at India Sourcing Network. And they've been part of our group right from the beginning. I think you were probably one of the first people I spoke to when I was conceptualizing the trip and everything. And then you were really part of the trip as well. And you really helped give a lot of great information to people at the trip. And you did a presentation. And Hanoz and Kumud from the team have also been very supportive and have been answering questions in the group as well. So yeah, super excited and thankful for your partnership, Gunjan. It's been really awesome.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful journey being with you, So, I mean, Subsource came into being when Meghla came into being. It was literally like that. because I was running another sourcing agency, and I mean, that still exists. But the idea of, working with Amazon sellers, being able to cater to their demands, I think that all came into being with IST. That there's so much more to offer and so much more to work with rather than the brick and mortar stores and the other the basic online platforms where it's just the big customers that you're dealing with. So I think this was an excellent platform where we've learned to as the journey working with all the Amazon partners, and now I think we've kind of nailed it in understanding how to work with them and cater to smaller orders, which I think is a key thing over here, and being able to service them even with better factories, which have always been used to working with the big the big customers, big volumes, and now they're coming on board to sort of work on even 500 piece orders or 200 piece orders, because they understand that's the way the market is going. And I think Amazon is a brilliant platform to be on and to cater to their private label sellers.
Absolutely. And Gunjan, do you want to tell people a little bit about your own background? I mean, you have like almost 3 decades of experience in apparel.
Don't give away, right?
Oops. So yeah, just tell people a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Gunjan, I just want you must have started very young.
20.
Yeah.
So I'm almost next year's the big 50. All right. So I've actually been in the trade for 28, 29 years already. I started my career with a factory so that I understood, how productions are made and, how everything functions. So basically learned it from the grassroots level. And I moved on to work with buying agencies, which cater to, various different brands. So, I mean, my background is more textiles and more apparels. So, I've worked with brands like Mother Care, I've worked with Carter's, I've worked with Gymboree, then I've worked with brands like DKNY, Juicy Couture. So I've worked with various brands and various agencies catered to their productions in the Indian subcontinent, basically. And then in 2013, I went on to, open up my own company, which was the parent company, which is GNN Trends. And, we started working. The whole idea was sustainability at that point of time. We were looking, people do everything as an agency, and we decided we wanted to specialize more in organic products. So we researched organic, we found vendors who did that product, and even worked with a customer base that, really, really works on organic clothing lines. And similarly on the textiles front, where people wanted to work on organics, and I think that was the key thing. We came across to people as a company that was highly sustainable, knew their job on what they were doing, because we literally researched everything, met the GOTS team, which is the certification agency for organic products, even went into the testing labs to understand what they do and what needs to be done on that product. So each step of the way, and we've worked with brands and created brands, as well, who've come a long way with us. And it's been our, the starting point. And then came Subsource, which happened, like I said, when IST came into being. And when we first came and met you, the whole premise was again sustainability. The whole premise was looking at eco-friendly products, whether it was looking at Areca palm leaf plates, which are biodegradable, right, or looking at organic products, looking at PET recycled, products, rugs made out of PET recycled bottles. So again, as a company, we've tried to be as sustainable as possible. But having said that, when you get customers who want other things, we don't sort of say, oh, no, we are not going to do that. No, we try and cater to everybody that we work with. But yes, we are a one-stop shop for eco-friendly and, sustainable product line.
Fantastic. And Hanoz from Subsource has also joined us. Hi, Hanoz. Good morning.
Good morning and good evening and good afternoon to everyone around. And many congratulations to the entire India Sourcing Trip family for this excellent launch.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hanoz. Good to see you again.
Okay,
Thanks,
so
Kevin.
you guys have a lot of prizes that you're giving away. So let's get started. So first of all, the big prize that you're offering everybody is a 5% discount on the sourcing fee. And this is to everybody who's going to email them before July 9th. So send an email to info@subsource.com before July 9th, and you get 5% off their sourcing fees. So that is just a no-brainer. Go ahead and do that immediately and just lock your 5% in. So Gunjan, is there a time frame by which they need to claim this 5% off? Is it the next couple of months?
Come in with inquiries. We've said they've got to message us before 9th of July and then put things into work. So I guess, the claimability happens by the time you ship the stuff. So let's say in 90 to 120 days should be a fair enough time frame to sort of, claim the sourcing discount.
Okay, great. So yeah, if you are thinking of using a sourcing agency to do your sourcing, then definitely send an email to them and lock this rate in. But don't do that yet, because you might win a bigger prize. So the next one that they're offering, and we're going to be choosing 10 winners for this, 10% off of their sourcing fee for orders of $10,000 and above. So let's choose 10 people now. So Kevin, can you help me keep count? I'm going to lose count of the number of people. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. This is my favorite part. We had almost 1,000 people, 1,000 entries actually.
Wow, yeah, excellent.
Angie Barton. Congratulations, Angie. So we've got quite a few service providers' names over here as well, and my name is there.
Angie
so in case one of us, wins, Biju Raman. Congratulations, Biju. Yeah, in case any of the service
Congratulations,
providers or
Biju.
any of us wins, then we are going to, of course, exclude, ourselves
Yeah,
and the
we'll
service providers.
respin.
We'll respin, yeah. Louise, congratulations. Louise Newts. So
Well
that's
done,
3.
Louise.
That's 3, right?
Yeah,
Kevin?
we're up to 4 now. This is 4.
Okay, this is 4. Michelle Smith.
Michelle Smith.
Congratulations. And guys,
Well done, Michelle.
if you are watching, then type a comment and let us know that you're watching and give us a woohoo or yay.
A woohoo sounds better, Megla.
Totally. Rhonda
Rhonda
Blair
Blair
Page.
Page.
Congratulations. I'll keep going, Kevin. You tell me when to stop.
Yeah. This is number 6. I'll tell you to stop. Yeah. Before we spend all Gungeon's money.
Yeah,
I'm going to be broke.
Teeny to Teja
Teeny.
Singh. Congratulations, Teeny. Okay.
7. Da-da-da-da.
And Dana
Dina.
Bean. Dina Bean. Congratulations, Dina. Okay.
Right.
Let's go.
8. You got
So this is 8.
2 to go.
Sagi Yahav.
Yahav.
Congratulations, Sagi Yahav.
Sagi, congratulations. Well done. 2 left, Megla.
Okay, so this is number 9.
Number 9. Yep.
Number 9 is Tracy Gary
Tracy.
Aitken. Congratulations.
Well done, Tracy.
And this is the
And,
last one.
Yeah, number 10.
Kim Rossini Scapelliti. Congratulations.
Well done, Kim. Now, you
Well
better
done.
stop there, Megla, before you send Gungeon broke.
Okay, I have stopped there. So those were 10 winners for 10% off. And now we're going to select 2 winners for 50% off sourcing fees. Any dollar value. This is any dollar value, guys. This is huge, okay? 50% off of sourcing fees. That is huge. These are big prizes. So let's select 2 winners for these prizes. And Subsource, Gungeon, Hanos, thank you so much for offering these prizes. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, really appreciate it,
welcome.
guys. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot of work sourcing products for people, and to be, giving away 50% of
Yeah.
your sourcing fee, that is, it really means a lot. Thank you. Okay, two lucky winners for this huge prize, 50% off sourcing fees from Subsource. And Tom Hartley. Woohoo!
Hartley.
Congratulations,
Well done, Tom.
Tom.
That's
Isn't
a
he
great
already
prize.
sourcing from? I think he's already sourcing from India, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think so, yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Congratulations.
Right, the second
Okay.
and final prize from Subsource.
Yes. Oh my God,
Etsy
Esty!
here.
Wow.
Wow.
Esty's from Singapore. She's a budding Amazon entrepreneur, and she's been sourcing from China. So now this is your opportunity, Esty, to source from India.
That's a big incentive.
Big incentive for you.
Big incentive, yeah. Fantastic. Well done, Megla.
Awesome. So let me see. Those were the 3 prizes that Subsource is giving away. And guys, if you want to know more about Subsource or send them an inquiry, they are on the indiasourcing.net website. Just go to this URL or go to the services section and look for Subsource. They're an amazing company to work with. Highly, highly recommended. And especially Kumud is a wood expert. We've done a webinar with Kumud a couple of times
Yeah.
in the group, and she's absolutely amazing when it comes to wooden products.
Yeah.
So if you're sourcing wooden products, definitely consider Subsource.
Yeah.
So we've got so many
And
comments here.
all
Let
the
me just-
different types of wood. Yeah, all the different types of wood. And in India, there's some fantastic types of wood. Margaret
Yeah.
loves mango wood. And yeah, some lovely things, yeah.
Fantastic. And Mindy's saying, Love Kumud. She's awesome. Yes, absolutely. Totally agree.
Hey.
Looks like she needs a
Oh,
raise now.
Yeah.
Gunjan.
I was talking and I was watching the things come up, and that's why I lost my train of thought. I can't do two things at once.
Well, Gunjan, Hanos, thank you so much for your guys' support and for being part of India Sourcing Network. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to a long partnership with you guys.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to all the
Pleasure. Look forward to
Thank
when
you
we
very
can come
much.
back to India.
We are looking forward to having you guys over here.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
Thank you. Can't wait. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Missing you all.
Okay, take care. Bye for now.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Thank you again, and congratulations to all the winners. And once again, congratulations to the team for the fantastic website. We look forward to continue helping more and more people from the group. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks
Fantastic.
a lot, Hanos.
Well done. Thank you, Anos.
Thank you. Thanks.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay,
Wow, that was a lot of prizes,
awesome.
Megla.
That was. And we've got more. We're just getting started. So let's
Just
quickly
getting
move on
started.
to the next one.
Okay.
Our next sourcing agency, recommended sourcing agency, is Panoramic. And I've got Rajat and Ajit, who are the founders of Panoramic Sourcing. But Ajit, are you there? I think he's frozen.
Hi,
Rajat, can
Rajat.
you hear us? Hi, Rajat.
Hi, Rajat.
I think you're muted, Rajat. We can't
You're
hear you.
muted. You're muted. Can't hear you.
We
we
can't
just
hear
talk
you,
with our
Rajat.
hands. Can we talk with our hands?
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can you hear us?
So yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
I put the mic off. It's great
Okay.
to see you all once again.
Yeah, great to see you too, Rajat. And I think Ajit is trying to join in, but maybe there's some connectivity issues, so he was not there. But we'll, get started to talk with you. So, Rajat, first of all, thank you so much for being part of the sourcing network and for helping our community source products from India and also responding to questions in the group as well. And you've been part of our group for over a year. We met you in India as well when we were there an India sourcing trip. And you have helped us source our bags as well, the India sourcing bags that we had given away to
And
everybody. So that
beautiful
was
bags, yeah.
very
Yeah,
beautiful.
just
It's
fantastic.
our
Yeah.
privilege, to be a part of such a big group. We are also learning day by day, doing new and new things with you.
Absolutely. So Rajat, tell us a little bit about your background and tell us about Panoramic, and then we'll we'll do the selection of winners for your prizes.
Of course. Like, we are a sourcing company, and we are based in Noida, city next to Delhi, and we are a 5 years old company. And me and Ajit are the main founders who started this company. We are into many product categories, being textile, leather, fashion accessories, wooden, metal, glass. We are doing many more product categories, and we are adding on a daily basis. And we are working with many countries, and especially for the Amazon customers we are working. So this is little bit about us.
Awesome. So I think Ajit's audio and
It's
video are
fine.
working now. Hi Ajit, can you hear us? No, I
I
think he
think
can't hear us.
yeah,
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah, but I think he can't hear us.
That's a shame.
I think got frozen.
Yeah. His
Hey,
frozen.
Raja, I remember the last Viz show that we did with you guys. And
Right.
we did that. Remember that incredible bedding place
Right.
Ooh,
factory?
yes,
You
I
took
remember
us.
that.
You took us on an impromptu guide of a factory, and we so many people.
We also enjoyed that show. A lot of things go up and down that time. The
Yeah.
electricity went out, yeah. But it was an amazing show.
Such a
And we got a very good response. Like, we got almost
Good.
15 emails, from different customers to inquire about the product, and they really
Excellent.
really like that product.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good factory. And
That was beautiful.
I think
And
Ajit has
it's
dropped off again. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
issue. I mean, I think some network issue. And now
Yeah.
it is a great, like, it's a big congrats to all of us, to you, for starting this new website, indiasourcing.net. I think it will help all of us and the customers, especially, how to get more, take advantage of this site and how they can get more useful information. It's a
Yeah,
very good,
yeah.
useful
Exactly.
thought. You have combined everything together. I think it's one of the greatest thing, I think.
Yeah, I
Roger,
think
can you just give
yeah,
us,
go
sorry,
ahead.
can you
Sorry, go
just
ahead.
give everyone just a quick update as to what's happening in India at the moment with the factories? Are they all back working? Are they, how are things progressing with COVID now?
Yeah, I think from the mid of June, things have improved. Now factories are back to their work. Even the labor, the all these staff has coming back to the work. I think by now the beginning of July, things will be back on track. So things are improving.
That's
So I
great.
think the problem which arise due to pandemic now is getting over now.
Yeah. Oh, that's
So
good to know.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
great.
have improved now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
awesome. Okay, so let's start with the spinny wheel. I'm gonna
Sure,
get
sure,
it
sure.
on the screen.
It looks like,
And
Rajat, you've got to give all the freebies away, mate.
you've got a lot of freebies to give away. So
Yeah.
Rajat is giving away 50% discount on sourcing fees to 3 people. So again, this is huge, guys. 50% discount on their sourcing fees. It's not easy to source for products and negotiate with factories and find factories and coordinate everything between the buyer and supplier. It's not easy. I have done it. And to give away 50% of that, it means a lot. It really means a lot. So this is a big prize, guys. Let's select 3 people for 50% off from Panoramic Sourcing. Who's going to be the lucky winner?
And I'm counting
Kevin.
down, Megla.
Yes, please. Oh, sorry, Rahul. Sorry, you don't win. We got to do it again. Rahul is from a inspection
love that.
company.
Yeah.
Okay, starting again.
That's it.
Tricia.
Tricia
Okay,
Watts.
amazing.
Yay.
Tricia Watts.
Tricia.
That is awesome.
Wahoo.
Yeah. Tricia is already sourcing from India, so this is going to be amazing for her. Okay, number 2. Can you hear the sound of the wheel, Kevin?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris.
Chris. Cool. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Well done, Chris. What should I say? Chris?
Chris.
Yeah. Chris.
And the third and final one, Megla?
Besos Carota.
Karota.
Besos Carota. That's a nice name. Congratulations, all you guys. 3 winners of 50% off from Panoramic Sourcing. That is a really good offer.
Yeah.
And all of the winners, we're going to be getting in touch with you. Sarah from our team is going to be contacting you, and she's going to get your email address, and then she will connect you with the service providers. So yeah, just look out for a message. Claire says, "Wow, Tricia, congrats, congrats, Tricia." Mana is at the post office. He's working at the post office, and he's watching this as well.
Right.
Cool. Well, guys, if you want to check out Panoramic Sourcing, I'm going to mix up things today. Please excuse me. So definitely check them out on the indiasourcing.net website. This is their URL. Well, Rajat, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for the prizes, and we really, really appreciate your support.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Raja. It's good to see you again.
Thank you. And I hope
Okay,
I will
so-
see all of you this year in India.
Yes,
Hopefully.
we hope. We hope so.
Hoping,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye,
Take care,
Raja.
Raja. Bye-bye. Bye.
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 Okay, so let's just wait for... Okay, awesome. He's a really nice person. Very, very helpful. Very helpful.
Yep.
Very accommodating. Okay, let's keep moving, guys. So our next Let's see if he's here. I've got so many windows open. I just need to make sure I'm pulling the right person up on
I don't know
stage.
how Megala drives all this. I have to be over that side of it.
We got,
So let's
we got
see.
Josh. We got Josh.
Josh, are you here? Hello, Josh. How are you?
Hi, Josh.
Hello. I'm doing
Hello,
great. Good to
Josh.
see you all.
Yeah,
What
likewise.
part of the world are
Evening.
you in today?
I'm back in India, so I've been here for a little over 24 hours. So, it's 7 a.m. for me. I've been up for 2 hours thanks to jet lag, so it works out well.
Yeah. Hey, Josh, good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you guys too.
I know, I mean, you just got back to India. I mean, tell us a bit about what you're going to focus on this year in India and what you're going to sort of be doing and what you've been up to. You know, I mean, we haven't spoken to for a while. And I mean, every time I think the last time we spoke to you, you were in Turkey.
Yes, I believe so. Yep. So it's been a whirlwind of a year, that's for sure. Ironically, I traveled more during 2020 than the year before that. So surprise on that one. But so what I've been up to is I have the Veritas sourcing, which is going, and been a part of this group for a little bit. And also I'm just excited that you all are launching this new website, and you all are just doing such an incredible job with this. It's just continually improving day by day. So well done with all of that.
Thanks.
But so been focusing on the Veritas sourcing side, and then I also specifically this year I have been focusing on the other side of the industrial applications, and so that's been my focus for kind of 2021. And so I'm still doing the Veritas, kind of the background, the textiles and home decor and other items. But then I have a kind of a partner company with my business partner that's more on the manufacturing for industrial applications. So that's kind of been the focus for 2020 and what I've been up to, and traveled a lot in India back in February, March, and April for that. And now I'm kind of doing both of them at the same time, and it's been going quite well so far, or was going quite well until the resurgence kind of put things on hold for a couple months on that aspect. So that was definitely a downside. But do
you see the industrial side? Is the industrial side of it picking up in India now? Do you find that it's getting a lot, sort of busier?
Yes. So in relation to this year, it's COVID obviously shut things down, most factories for a month or so. But the post-COVID boom is, I mean, absolutely unprecedented in India. There's so many companies that are trying to move into India to manufacture their products that they used to do elsewhere, especially China, that many factories are just overloaded post-COVID because there's so much manufacturing that they're getting quotes for. So it's a great time to be focusing on that in India. And while it did slow down for 2 months, or I guess 2.5 months, due to India shutting down, now as things are opening up again, everything is rolling again.
Good. That's a good sign, Josh.
Yeah.
And Josh, you've been in India for quite a few years, so what sort of changes have you seen over the last few years? Do you see that there are more Amazon e-commerce sellers trying to source from India and sourcing smaller orders? And how has the sourcing scene changed in the last few years that you've been there? Yeah,
no, that's a great question. Yeah, I've been here for a few years and been moved into more of the specific sourcing side. Depends on how you count the COVID year. It's just kind of a blank year. It's like, what do I count that as, So if you count that, I've been doing the sourcing side specifically out of India for a little over 5 years now. And what I've seen is factories have increased in their capabilities, their communication. E-commerce has exploded in India. 4 years ago, it was essentially non-existent. Factories had no idea what Amazon was. They'd never heard of it. Only the best of suppliers had done anything on Amazon or have sold to Amazon buyers. And now it's kind of massive where if a factory doesn't know about Amazon or how to do that, then they're behind the curve. that's specifically for more of the home decor, smaller items. So lots of factories are pivoting, and they're more open to that versus before, where they just wouldn't even consider it, because I see the future potential a lot in that. And then on the industrial side, India has its strong suits in industrial in the past, but now there are just many just business-minded factories who have seen the shift in just the global supply chain, people trying to diversify away from China, and I've just met numerous suppliers who they see how it's shifting, and so they'll spend one company, I think they're going to spend $400,000 on a machine to import from China so that they can make the same product but export it from India, because they see the potential of people wanting to buy products just not from China. And so they're buying the machinery, and then they're manufacturing everything in India so they can compete. And that's just happening a lot more. Electronics are coming up in India. All these things that India historically has never really done, they're now growing at such a pace that they're really outpacing anything I really expected. And they're capable of doing much more in the industrial side that they just never did in the past. So I've seen quite a shift in that aspect.
Yeah. And what about
That's
electronics?
Brief summary.
What kind of products are you seeing in electronics, just real quick?
So there's a lot more who are coming up. Like before India they only did like specialty. It would basically be an MNC, like a multinational company, would come to India and they'd build their own factory to make their own products that they would export and then sell under their label. But now there's more factories who are doing different like pneumatic manifolds or things that require circuit boards, and so they're manufacturing more build to print. Like someone sends them an order and they make it, versus them being owned by a larger multinational company. And so there's a lot more Indian companies who are getting on board that train, and where you can bring them the product electronically that you want them to make, and they can do it, versus before it just wasn't something you could find because every company had its own tie-up with their owner, with the owning company. So that's growing a lot. I haven't got too involved in that, but I definitely see a lot of potential in that in the next few years. And then you look at Foxconn and things like that, with more manufacturing and electronics coming to India, and one of the repercussions, well, what's the good term for repercussions? Benefits? I don't know. English sometimes. But one of the repercussions is that as these larger companies start building these massive factories, it's kind of the same thing that, I'm trying to summarize, that happened with Tata. Like Tata moved to Pune, India, and made a factory, and all these sub-tier suppliers moved in to supply Tata. And now that all these sub-tier suppliers were there, that now brought in every multinational automobile factory. So now Pune has something about 70,000 different factories, because one company came in and started the trend. And I see that same thing happening potentially with the electronic side, where you have this massive company move in, all these sub-tier suppliers starting to supply to it, which brings more companies in because now the infrastructure is there. So I definitely see that as a huge benefit of what's been going on the past few years.
Fantastic. Lots of changes coming up, and I think indiasourcing.net is launched at the right time for all of these big changes. Okay, so let's start with your prizes. So you're giving away 1 hour consulting sessions to 3 people, and they can talk to you about anything related to sourcing, and usually you charge how much for these sessions?
Yeah, and so I usually charge about 60 per hour for these. And what I've realized is with e-commerce, my specialty is much more helping companies relocate from China to India and Southeast Asia. But especially for e-commerce, lots of companies are starting out. They're wanting to see what it looks like to place an order in India and how to do all of that. And so I've started offering consulting, where it's much more just an at cost, where the time involvement is what I charge versus a percentage. And so that allows me to assist in kind of everything: how to find suppliers, where to go, how to set up the framework for orders and packaging, logistics consulting, the ground support, cultural differences, where their product could be manufactured, or what the best materials could be for it. And then I'm able to involve kind of my supply base on that to even provide input for what might work and what might not. And so I found that as kind of a good fit for companies who are just starting out or people who just want to start an order. And I'm able to go do the research and put in the efforts, and there's not necessarily a commitment from them that they have to place, a $10,000 order or anything. So I've just started doing that about 5 months back, and it's been going quite well.
Awesome. So let's choose the first winner for a free consultancy. Kevin, keeping track, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Catherine DCN. Congratulations.
Well done, Catherine.
Second winner for free consultation with Josh from Veritas.
Andy
That's
Aykroyd.
Andy Aykroyd. I don't know how his first name got missed from there, but Andy, congratulations. There's only one Aykroyd in our community.
Andy will love that. Andy will love that prize.
That will.
Andy will totally love that. Yes, he has to start sourcing from India now. I'm trying to convince
He'll
him.
love that prize. Yeah, well, there you go.
And sorry. So being Rehan is a supplier, so we have to do that again.
Probably doesn't need help on that one.
Yeah.
The next one is not being Rehan.
Sue Ryan.
No, well, we have to get a Ryan.
We have to get a Ryan, yeah. Because Rehan's company is actually Ryan International. What a coincidence.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Great prize.
That's great.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's good.
So
Thanks for having me. Excited.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah,
Anytime,
what's
Josh.
next?
Yeah.
Yeah, hurry up and get over here.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
know.
man.
We're trying. Our government won't let us out.
Yeah. Great. Well,
Well, Josh,
appreciate
thank
it,
you
and,
so. Yeah, go ahead.
see you guys soon.
Australia's returned to being a prisoner island.
I've heard. Yeah. Oh.
I hope they're not torturing you there.
No, not yet. No, not yet. They're going to start torturing people who don't have the needle, I believe.
Yeah. Well, Josh, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for being a partner of India Sourcing Network. We really appreciate your support, and we look forward to working with you for a very, very long time and seeing you in India very soon.
Okay.
Thanks for the help.
Take
See you
care,
soon.
Josh.
Bye.
Okay, good to
Take
see you
care.
again.
Bye.
Bye, mate. Bye.
Okay, fantastic. Are we on schedule? Almost, right?
Oh, nearly. Only
I
five.
think
Hey, we're better than a half an hour behind, which we used
Yeah,
to be
we're 5 minutes
sometimes.
behind. So. Okay, so the next company that we're going to be talking to is one of our launch partners, and I am super excited about this company as well. Let me welcome JJ from Rainforest. Hi, JJ.
Hi, Migla. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Jojo.
Hello, JJ. Good to
Good
see
to be
you.
on. Good to see you guys.
Absolutely.
Good to see you again. We spoke yesterday. So, JJ, first of all, thank you for being a launch partner for IndiaSourcing.net. We really appreciate Rainforest being a partner. So, JJ, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and also Rainforest?
Yeah, a quick bit about myself. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Rainforest. A little bit of background. Prior to Rainforest, I used to be at Carousel. It's a unicorn startup based out of Singapore, covering Southeast Asia in the e-commerce, or actually more re-commerce space. And then prior to that, I was the GM for Airbnb Southeast Asia and India, covering launching Airbnb 9 years back now, when no one knew about Airbnb here in this part of the world. And prior to that, I used to be a management consultant. At Rainforest, me and two of my co-founders, we launched Rainforest as Asia's first Amazon aggregator. So we acquire and we grow Amazon brands. So it's I think those in the community, in the Amazon community, have seen this before. Quite a number of players in the US, in Europe, but not many in Asia. And we are the first ones to do this out of Asia, based out of Singapore, but we have a team all across Asia.
Right. What's behind the name Rainforest Life? I'm just curious.
Rainforest is very simple. Like Rainforest, the life part was of finding a right domain, But the rainforest analogy is quite straightforward. Like every brand we acquire is a nice small sapling, and the goal for the company is to sort of like make sure that grows into a giant tree, and then eventually be part of sort of a full lush rainforest, right? The whole ecosystem. So it starts off small, but you sort of as you add it up, becomes a rich and diverse ecosystem.
And very eco-friendly. A very eco-friendly.
Yeah, very eco-friendly name to it. Like I think we sort of dial down a bit how our ambitions on that side for now. Like we're still a young company, but over time we hope to also do a lot more in terms of how we actually make the products a lot more sustainable over time.
Yeah, excellent.
Brilliant. And what better place to source sustainable and eco-friendly products than from India?
Yeah.
Hope you will source some products from India soon.
We are already sort of, we are in a couple of brands that we acquire, we are already sort of looking into alternative sourcing, looking at potential suppliers from India already. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So how are you guys different from some of the other aggregators out there? Because of course there's so many different companies trying to acquire Amazon businesses. So what do you think sets you apart?
Yeah, we get this question quite often. I think the first piece was that until recently, not many of these acquirers were actually operating out of Asia. Meaning that if you happen to have a business in Asia Pacific, a good brand, you wouldn't be approached by these aggregators. Even now, not as many as you would versus in the US. Right? So that's one piece that we do differently, which is we focus on working with sort of people who are looking for exit in Asia Pacific. We do deals across the world, so we've acquired a brand from a European brand owner, a brand from a US brand owner, but predominantly where we are really good at is doing deals that make sense for this part of the world. We know the tax laws, we know the sort of regulations, and we know how to do it in a sort of quick way for owners in this part of the world. So that's the first piece in there. Second piece in there is if you take up a deal structure that has earn-outs for you, meaning that you actually get some profit share as we grow the brand over the next 2 years after acquisition. One of the things we do that the other aggregators don't do is that we grow your brands to Asia. And Asia, especially if you sort of know the Amazon platform, Amazon is not well distributed here in Asia. Here's where you have to think about Shopee, Lazada, Coupang, Rakuten, and that's where we do it quite differently from the other players. The other players are predominantly Amazon-centric. Yes, you get to grow in the Western markets. That's what we do as well. But you get a sort of a big chunk of cherry on top, which is the Asian markets where we take your brand and products to. And the third one, of course, is really around what we see is a lot of the brands, a lot of the sort of aggregators out there are predominantly financial folks who sort of set up a team to do it. The three of us include my co-founder Parola, who's actually an Amazon 7-figure seller himself over the past many years. He used to write Amazon SaaS software. So we are operators through and through. We actually operate brands and done e-commerce for quite a while. So those are three main points really.
Yeah. And I think the last one is just so important. And I have to point out that I have known Parola for quite a few years now. I've done a podcast with him. He's been in our Asian Sellers Telegram group for a while. And he's based in Singapore, so I definitely know that he's a 7-figure seller. He's really good with his software seller metrics as well. So he really understands Amazon in and out. And I think you're right. A lot of the aggregators out there are just kind of jumping on the bandwagon, and they're seeing this, really exciting kind of new opportunity. But a lot of them will not survive because Amazon is not an easy business, right? You have to have, there's so many different moving parts and it's just not an easy business.
Yeah, and it's sort of, you've got to keep current, right? The new scoring and the sort of allocations for inventory. What does that mean for you? Now that you can actually reply, how do you sort of operationally do that, to negative reviews below 3 stars? If any one of you sort of speaks to an aggregator, after sort of the first 3 or 4 questions from them, you sort of know whether they're sort of operators are they sort of financial folks. Financial folks are asking about your profits, everything that has to do with your accounting, right? Operators ask you about tell me how you're sort of thinking about sourcing, how are you thinking about reviews, what have you done to sort of improve review rate, very different types of questions.
Exactly, and that can really affect your, the overall, how much you sell your business for, the valuation of your business, right? Because if an operator really understands what's important, and they're, even if your profitability is low, but they see that your reviews are high, for example, or if you have good brand recognition, they understand that those are things that they can, that are sometimes more valuable than the actual bottom line. Because the bottom line, you can make adjustments in the way that you source your products, or you can do different types of marketing, and all of those things kind of increase the bottom line and profitability. But if you don't have a solid foundation, if you don't have a good quality product, if you don't have good branding right from the beginning, then that's a bigger problem than just I think a bottom line. So.
Exactly, and that's where it comes into play, right? Because there is a world where you sort of look backwards to sort of say, if you look backwards based on the history of the company, this is what the company is worth. But like when you get operators like us who can actually look forward and to see what's the potential of the company, we can actually give you sort of like a pricing that sort of looks, takes into account the future potential as well, not just about like the history.
Right. So Mark, are you ready to sell one of your brands?
Like, look, we're not we believe that like everyone should try to take the brands as far as possible, go make a Warby Parker, make a huge brand out of it. Right? Like we're here to sort of be helpful if you want to sell, right? Like we're not in the business of trying to sort of take business out of people's hands. We believe that like in general, entrepreneurs are great at what they do. They'll do, they have real care in the product, and we love those kind of entrepreneurs. We come in where we sort of say, look, I'm tired of this, or I have a new idea. I've taken this as far as I can go. Come to Rainforest. We'll give you a great offer, and we'll make it a win-win thing for you to sort of take money off the table and go launch your new product or new idea. Like so, that's how we think about it. And we love seeing solo entrepreneurs go out and make great products, great ideas, and make great brands.
People listening. I'm sorry, keep going.
Sorry, go on, Mark. You go first.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, for people listening that want to think, oh, gee, I'm just starting out now. Like, do you think they need to wait 2 years and build, 4 years? What sort of time frame before you would be really interested? Like, you don't want someone who's just been selling for 6 or 12 months. What's your sort of, so people can work towards this if they want an exit?
Yeah, so the few dimensions that we look at is at least 18 months of operations and 12 months of profitability in the past 12 months, and it needs to be a certain size. So like it needs to be doing around I think from about 250,000 USD in the past 12 months of revenues and above, right? Like I think it's sort of still nascent stage. You should continue building. But once you cross that stage, it's a good time to have a conversation across these dimensions.
So it's good for people out there who are even thinking about this, that, hey, one day a bit of hard work and, 3 years down the track, you might be able to get yourself a nice little up to your retirement package out of, some hard work.
Yeah, you accelerate it and you sort of get some capital to go and launch your next product, or you sort of do a different business. And all the things that has to do with sort of building a great brand and business comes into play, which is like, we love brands that have, actual unique branding. We love brands that actually have like this brand registered, trademarked. We love brands with slightly unique products, sourced from unique places from India and so on. Like way too many products are sourced from the same Chinese factories and so on. Like so all these things all hold true.
That's why we keep telling everyone in our group: brand, make yourself stand out, unique story. But there it is. Seeds come from the man. If you want to sell, you need to do all those things we're telling you.
It's the same, yeah.
And I just think, all as entrepreneurial sort of minded sort of people, we do tend to get tired after a while, and we want to, sort of not wash our hands, but we want to be able to, move forward with maybe, like you said, JJ, another idea, a fresh approach, and otherwise it's sort of, you can get tired of it and sort of waste it away because you just get mentally tired of that particular thing, and if you sort of have an exit strategy that you can, hey, I can get out of this. I don't need to, it doesn't need to kill me,
Yeah.
and then I can move forward with another bright idea that I have. And I know lots of entrepreneurial people. Hey, they have bright ideas every day, but they haven't got the cash flow, and they haven't got the investment behind them. So, yeah, it's good to cash in and move on sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes where it makes sense. And again, like what's better than an entrepreneur that's built one brand is a serial entrepreneur that's built like multiple brands over time.
Absolutely.
Like, play 10 years forward, like I made a kitchen brand, I made a home brand. I mean, and it's I particularly around the profile of the entrepreneurs that do this on Amazon, we find that like they're very creative. They, like you said, they actually do have ideas. As they start selling one thing, they start looking around. Hey, actually, I could do that. So here's one of those things where it's sort of, they take some money on the table and they start maybe launching 3 brands at the same time and so on. Right? Like they're great at the sort of like creativity, creating from 0 to 1, and starting a new brand.
Yeah, fantastic. So someone is asking, are they business developers like Tracio? Sorry, the first part of the audio was unclear. Yes, they're right. You're right. So they are aggregators, and they're looking to buy Amazon and e-commerce businesses. So you're looking for businesses that are located all over the world, right? Not only in Asia, so US, Australia. The business could be located anywhere. Okay.
Yeah. We have a slight focus on Amazon FBA brands, but like the brand owners can be anywhere. We of course just simply because of our track record and having done a few more deals in this part of the world, we're probably faster and more efficient about deals in Asia Pacific. But like anywhere works. We've done deals across. Yes.
Okay. So guys, if you have any questions for JJ, type them in the comments now. We'll start wrapping up. So JJ is from Rainforest, and they are looking to acquire Amazon and e-commerce businesses.
The other thing we're looking for is also great Amazon operators. So if we love hiring people that are also good at running their own brands on the site. So that's also another thing that we have. If you're keen on sort of joining an organization, we are a remote first organization. You can be anywhere around the world. Check out the website as well.
Okay, and you're hiring for all sorts of roles, I guess, right? Now, right?
All sorts of roles, but like the specific role that we have been hiring more for is sort of people who are somewhat familiar with Amazon or already sort of know Amazon quite well, and want to go through our training program and take on some of the brands that we require.
Okay, fantastic. I think you'll probably find quite a few people in our
work with JJ.
And the best part of it is sort of like we have we love sort of people who join the team and sort of have a side hustle doing their own brands as well. About I think half of our team have an Amazon brand on the side as well. So hopefully works out.
There you go.
That's pretty awesome. Well, JJ, thank you so much for your time today. And we are going to be doing a more in-depth webinar with you later in the month. And we look forward to meeting you and hopefully the other team members as well. So thank you so much.
Thanks, Margaret. Thanks, Margaret. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, JJ. It's lovely to meet you.
JJ,
Thank you.
don't leave yet. There's a question.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a pointer sheet on factors to consider upfront in order to maximize sale price?
I mean, I would say similar to earlier, right? Like everything that has to do with sort of building a great business is what maximizes the sale price. A good brand, good products, protected sort of brand registry, and the sort of unique products that sort of like sell well, and of course your ratings, reviews, and ranking, right? Like if you have that strongly in a specific niche, that helps. I think maybe it's sort of just to point out the 2 or 3 things that's slightly less obvious is that like sometimes people tend to sort of launch in very different sort of like categories with one brand. I think it makes it easier for acquirers to sort of take one brand and sort of say like kitchen friend and everything has to do with kitchen versus a kitchen friend and then you have like toilet products and so on. Like I think it's harder. So that's one thing that's less obvious, which is to sort of keep some cohesiveness about the brand, right? Like think like what KitchenAid would do or OXO would do or what like Rubbermaid would do, like and try to keep the brand like cohesive. And then maybe the other thing is sort of like think about like sourcing as well. I think like if you have multiple alternative sourcing opportunities, that helps signal resilience about your brand. You can source not just from one place and so on. That helps in the longer run. I think just two probably slightly less obvious pointers, but the rest of them are pretty much the same. You need to grow, you need to sort of have good margins, you need a great brand.
Okay, fantastic. So guys, if you want to reach out to JJ, just message him at jj@rainforest.life or check out their website, rainforest.life. Well, thanks a lot, JJ, and we will see you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks everyone.
See you later in the month.
Thanks,
Bye.
JJ. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool. So let's keep moving over here. And Mark, Kevin, I'm going to take like a 2-minute break while you guys talk to our next guest. I'm going to add
Okay, that's all right. No worries.
Vaibhav Jain from Paris Offset. Hi, Vaibhav.
Sorry, Megla.
How are you?
Are you on
Hello,
vacation, Vaibhav?
No, I'm actually in my terrace. I'm planning for it. I typically do gyms, and this is the gym time. Don't want to miss that.
Awesome.
So he's very versatile. He can do his gym at the same time.
Yeah, fantastic.
Right.
So Mark, Kevin, you go
So-
ahead and talk to him,
Well,
and
we'll
I'm
go
just
with-
going to be
Okay.
back in 2
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Go, you go first, Mark.
Well, I would just like to say thank you. Anybody who's watched any of our unboxing videos yet from our people who have received those lovely gift boxes around the world, Jane did the most beautiful insert. It's 4 pages. It's superb paper. It is just perfect. So anyone who's looking for inserts, he's the man. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about what your company does and what other things you offer to start with?
Sure. Thanks guys for hosting me. So I was myself in the US. I did my engineering there, moved back here in India in 2015. So we run elephant hair by the name of Paris Offset. We've got 150,000 square feet area. Over 300 people work in the plant. You guys are more than welcome now that the travel restrictions are open. You guys should come visit us, see what we are capable of doing. I think I've told this before as well. Printing has 4 segments that we cater to. The first segment is stationery, where it's calendars, memos, pads, diaries, and whatnot. The second is packaging. Packaging involves boxes, cupcake boxes, more types of packaging, outer packaging, inserts. That all comes under the packaging brand. A great thing that is going on right now towards the shift in the ecosphere is a lot of the other companies like Nestle, HUL have committed that no plastic by 2024. So they are bringing in paper bottles, craft bottles. I myself am very keen into that space, so that just to ride that that wave when it comes in, because if the bigger companies say no plastic, the alternate is recyclable paper. So we are of course trying that part in as well. When the packaging, the third is children. In children, we can do anything related to paper. That's books, children activity books and calendars, magnetics, things, puzzles. Anything related to paper. The fourth is bedding. And bedding involves a lot of bedding stations used in all parts of the world. So that's part of it. 4 verticals: paper, everything related to paper and another substrate as well. We work like paper and magnet for a food packer. That part as well. Paper and others, whatever related to paper. So we've got all Heidelberg machines, 6 color, 4 color, 10 color, and we can be your ideal partner.
Now, a lot of people are interested in obviously packaging. Do you like to have the product to work when you're doing, somebody says, I want a box to sell these, 3 cup saucers and plates or something. Would you prefer that they get the product sent to you so you can make the product packaging perfect, or how do you work? A lot of new people wouldn't understand this.
I think that's a great question. A lot of suppliers that I talk to do send me the packaging. They tell me, hey, this is the packaging. But that being said, a lot of other suppliers also say that, hey, I have a designer in place. He's done all that. You just have to make this. So either way works for me. I can guide you, telling you, hey, the paper that you're recommending is not thick enough to carry this weight of the paper of your product.
Products.
So,
Yeah.
so either way works. I can guide you if you have something in mind. Typically, people, from the Pinterest and other stuff, they say, "Hey, this is the design that I want, and here's the design file. Just make whatever you think is good." So,
Yeah.
of course.
No, and just something important for those of you who are new to Amazon, who are just watching this today, your product box has to pass the drop test of a meter. So if it gets into Amazon and they decide to pick your product for a drop test and they drop it on the ground and it falls apart, guess what? We're going to get those back to rebox. So I think it's important that you always, make sure and that whoever's making your packaging does understand that. So if you just go and find some willy-nilly packaging, fellow down some back alley because he's cheaper, it might backfire on you. It's better to go to someone who knows and understands the Amazon system, because it is a lot, it's more stringent and it gets handled. It's not like you're buying a product, it's going in a carton and it's going to the little retail man down the corner. He's going to take it out of the box and put it on the shelf. In Amazon, it's going to be in that package and put on the shelf, unpacked, sent to another warehouse maybe. Then it's eventually going to go into a box to the customer. So it gets handled lots of times. So there's a chance of it getting damaged is a lot more than just a normal retail sort of packaging. So I think it's very important for people to make sure they get the right supplier.
And if people have an odd bod sort of design product, they're unsure of how they should package it. If they sent that product to you, Jane, you can actually help them design a packaging around the product.
That is true.
I mean, there's obviously, that's a unique way to go about that, because a lot of suppliers will recommend a certain sort of packaging for the product. But if you have something unique and it's worth sort of spending money on, a different type of packaging, then they send the product to you, and then you get your design team and sort of work towards making some nice, boxes or packaging, etc.
Right. So yes, I help in that part. Kevin help with the tie lines, not in the design.
Yeah. Understand.
Yeah, because the design aspect is very, very open, close to your heart. For example, you as a customer would want
absolutely
more things. My designers have a more eye on blue. So the design part is mostly on the customer. I help them with the die line. Hey, this is the right die that you put on.
Yes.
Goes from it.
Just for those people who don't understand what the die line is, it's actually a box is a flat piece of cardboard that gets folded, and there's all lines where all the folds go. That's the actual die lines. If you actually, when we're talking about the design, we're talking about where your logo goes, how you have a product picture on it, or whatever you want. So there's two aspects, and you can get someone on Fiverr or something to do those sort of design bits for you a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a question. Parasov said, do tube packaging.
We do not make that packaging.
We need to find someone, Jane. We need to find someone. We need a third party.
So basically, I print the outer, label for that guy, and he does the tube packaging. He does very well. He's eco-friendly. He does the craft. The Pringle box, right? The chip Pringle box or the whiskey boxes. He does a lot of tube packaging. So I can connect you to him.
We better talk to you off screen about that one. Might have to add him to our list, because we have a few people looking for tubes. It's seems to be a popular thing.
Yeah, Jane, send Megla his details, and maybe we can connect with him too. If that's another service. If it's another service we can offer, that's fantastic. Or we can do it through you. That's fine.
Yep.
Megla,
So you're giving away 5% discount on printing and packaging services to 5 people. So let's go ahead and find your winners.
I'm counting, Megla.
Yep. Okay, let's go. Number 1. And Gayatri,
Gayatri,
Oh, there you
congratulations.
go.
Gayatri, congratulations. So let's go for number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's considering sourcing from India, so this is a good timing for her. Shanali Mendes.
Shanali, congratulations.
Congratulations. Number 3. Roslyn Stevenson. Oh my God, this
right.
is perfect. She is actually looking for suppliers in India right now,
Yeah.
like this week.
Well.
So perfect.
That's meant to be, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. Oh, Wendy Potter.
Wow.
Wendy Porter, fantastic.
Amazing.
Well
Good on
done.
you, Wendy.
One more, Kevin?
Yeah, one more, Megla. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm too excited.
I'll keep going until you tell me to stop.
Ross ST.
SP. Okay, cool.
And that's number 5.
Okay, brilliant. So that's number 5. So guys, we will reach out to you and we will connect you to Jen and you can talk to him. But definitely check out their website on indiasourcing.net or even go to their own website, parasoftset.com. And you can send an email, send a request to them from the indiasourcing.net website directly. And they will reach out to you or they will revert to you by email. But Jen, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for giving away the prizes, and thank you for being part of India Sourcing Network. And most of all, thank you for printing those inserts in like 1.5 days.
They're fantastic. Great effort.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
absolutely. And the quality was fantastic, so we really appreciate that.
Thanks a lot.
Cool. Thanks a lot, and we will talk to you soon.
Take care, Jen. Bye. Bye. See you soon.
Okay. Let me just, okay. So our next guest is Sea Air, but I don't see her backstage. So we're going to move to RSJ. Prasanna has been waiting backstage. Prasanna, are you there? Okay, he's there.
Yeah.
Prasanna, you're just so awesome.
Great to see you, Megla, Margaret, and Kevin. Amazing,
How are
awesome. Yes, I'm very fine. Thank you, Margaret. And congratulations. Actually, it's amazing to see your celebrations from the beginning. And even I started like 5:30 a.m. in the morning to especially see that launching with the all curtains going. Removing and with the it looks like a New Year or some Diwali celebrations with the crackers.
That's awesome.
So
fantastic. Thank you.
That's amazing, and the overall view which you have done, like with the all celebration moments with these logos, symbols, with the crackers. So it's been amazing, and even the background of yours with the T-shirts, it's all so good. Excited to see and awesome to see your launching day. It's going on very well.
Yeah, we've been planning this for months.
Yeah, I know like a lot of backward team, they are following up in the emails and taking up a lot of things, and it was been postponed for some days also. It was earlier, and anyway, however, it's like a good time now, and it's been a great start now for you all guys, and congratulations and best wishes from our end, Megla, Margaret, and Kevin.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Yeah,
thank you
very much. And Prasanna, can you tell us a little bit about RSJ and what you guys do, and also tell us what you are seeing on the ground right now in terms of the COVID situation, and are you guys able to travel to factories?
Yeah. So related to traveling to the factories, Megla, yes, actually now a lot of places are getting open. Like the factories are coming back, and the local state government restrictions have been now they are getting relaxed, and so that even the working hours before it was like up to 2 p.m. Now many of the states had like extended up to 5 p.m. And even if the state where I am living, it's Karnataka, that's south part of India. Like from Monday, they are relaxing more the number of working hours in the factories and for many industry also. And overall, the COVID cases in India, it got reduced a lot, and so much got controlled. And I think in upcoming maybe 1 or 2 weeks time, we'll be in a very good position. Our country, India, Megla. So we'll be back. And even the traveling for our QCs who are traveling to many other states. Before it requires a e-pass and some COVID report, RT-PCR report needs to be taken. But those restrictions also been very much removed now. So that's much better right now, Megla.
Okay, fantastic. And tell us a little bit about RSJ and the company as such.
Yeah. Thank you, Megla. And RSJ, we basically a third party quality control inspection and factory audit company. We have our company purposes, responsible value creation to all our stakeholders and supply chain partners. That's our company purpose. Basically, we help many of the importers, e-com sellers, retailers, and wholesalers in getting the right quality product to their country before it ships from India. And also we help them in evaluating and verifying the suppliers. Like we go whether the factory exists in that address or not. Do they have the business license? Do they have the right machineries, product categories? We check on all those aspects and give a very, very detailed and comprehensive report to client, to the buyers who can take the decision before placing the orders, whether they are the right suppliers or not. So that's the other help we are doing. One is like quality inspections, and the second is verifying the suppliers. And then other indirect support, what we are doing is like helping them on following up on the productions so that they can meet the delivery timelines. And then any risk which they can get after the goods reaching over to the destination country, so we can help them to see over here any potential risk is there on the product in the aspect of safety. So these are all some of the support and help we are providing to our clients, Megla. And about the company, general introduction. So this we as a RSJ inspection, we started in the year 2009. It's now 12 plus years old company, and we're serving more than 300 plus clients and visited more than 2,500 factories across India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, Vietnam, and as well in China. So these are all the countries which we have been covered. And we in the accreditation part, like in the certification and credibility part, we are an ISO 17020 accredited company. And one good news recently, what we got is like under Ministry of Defense, the government of India, they accredited, approved us to perform the quality inspections for the defense products, like bulletproof jackets, military dresses, and so those defense products recently we got accredited. It was a very, very like stringent audit. They came to our office, they monitored our inspectors, they checked their on-site supervision for our QCs, and we got that accreditation. That's one of the proud moment we got, that the defense of ministry under government of India, they approved and accredited our company to perform the inspections for military products. So that's one thing which I just want to share. And related to the product coverage, we do apparels, we do home textiles inspections, factory audits for these industries. We do for home decoration items, furnitures, shoes, leather products, and some of the electrical products. So these are all the different product categories which we do for our product coverage aspect. And we have like around 50 plus members team, and we cover all over India. We have our office in Delhi, that's Noida exactly, and we have our office in Mumbai and Bangalore. So pretty much we cover all these locations. And yeah, that's a few thing about our company. And one more to the service, like for the community, what we are doing right now is Megla and team, like we recently started a website called Coalpedia, where is the knowledge sharing platform. which we started to. There is no any cost or involved in that. Just we thought like we need to share our knowledge on the suppliers verification and evaluations, and then about the quality aspect, how to do inspections, and many of the audit related topics. We started to post many of the videos, blogs, articles, infographics in those websites. And like all of the buyers who are want to read about those aspects and get some knowledge, you are most welcome to visit coalpedia.com. It's a very good content which we started, and many of our team are doing a very good work on that by interviewing the experts from like all over the supply chain partners. So
I like the
that's
name Qualpedia. So it's like an encyclopedia for quality control.
yeah, that's for the quality. So we said like we thought like quality should be like coal in the front, and then pedia is something like Wikipedia or something like that.
Encyclopedia,
So,
yeah.
encyclopedia, something like that. We kept the name
Yeah.
like that.
That's fantastic. Okay, so you are giving away 10% discount on per man day fees to 10 people. So this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty good. And can you tell us a little bit more about the prizes? So it's per
Yeah,
man day, and yeah.
Yeah. So basically, this 10% discount on per man day, that's like one inspection for that 10%. However, like for a client up to 5 man days, we are giving this 10% discount. That so if one person is coming to us before we extended the time till October 31st. So till October 31st, any of them who is going to be a winner for this prize, they can avail 5 inspections. That is 5 man days of inspections in all over our coverage locations with the discount of 10% on our per man day fees, Megla.
Awesome. And how much does it cost? The fees in general?
No, in general, it's around like $250. That's the per man day cost. So it's like $25 per inspection, and we are giving up to 5 man days with the offers. That's coming like around $125 of offer for one person.
For one person.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, let's get started, Kevin.
I'm here. I've got 10.
Okay.
Yep, I'm counting.
Let's go. Number 1 for 10% off on inspection services. Jackie London. Amazing. Amazing. It's amazing how people who will really use these services are winning. It's such a coincidence.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I know Jackie's going to use you because she's actively, looking for suppliers.
Yeah.
Bill and Mary Kershaw. Oh
Bill
my gosh, look
Bill
at that.
Mary,
Oh, wow.
excellent.
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations, Bill and Mary. I think they might have already used your services because I know that they are already sourcing.
Possibly.
Mari Rajkumar.
Maria. Yeah.
Congratulations, Mari.
Right, we're up to number 4, Megla.
Okay, so this is number 4 for 10% off from RSJ Inspection.
This is a great help for people to start, isn't it?
Totally. Lucy.
Yeah. Well done, Lucy. Well done. Is that Lucia or Lucy? Do you think?
Lucy.
Lucy. Right. Number 5, Megla.
James Jim Stott. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Number 6.
John Casper.
John Casper.
Okay. Number 7. Bir Simran Singh. Congratulations. Okay. This is number 8.
Yeah, number 8, Megla.
And this is for 10% off RSJ Inspection. Kim Ackley Petit. Congratulations, Kim. It's really nice over here. You can actually see how many people have won. So we've got 41 winners so far. And we've got 729 entries remaining.
Excellent. Fantastic. Annalise
Annalise Shaw.
Shaw.
Congratulations. Okay, and
the
this
final,
is
The lucky
Fine.
last.
The
Lucky
last
last.
one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Lucky last.
Lucky last.
Arlene,
Arlene.
congratulations, Arlene.
Well done,
She
guys.
is-
Congratulations
yeah,
to everyone. It's
she's
fantastic.
a budding e-commerce seller. Congratulations, everyone. And
Awesome.
Jackie's here. That's a great prize to
Wow.
win. Thank you very much. Yes, it's very good for her because she is definitely sourcing. What is the name of the company? The name of the company is RSJ Inspection. So this is the company, RSJ Inspection. And you can go to the indiasourcing.net website, look under inspection services, and you'll find their page. You can send an inquiry directly to them from the website. So that's the
And
company.
of course, you have some other services too that you offer, Prasanna. Like you do
Yeah. We do also a few of the other services like sample evaluations, sample pickup
yes.
and sending, and then we do lab testing management through our partners, and we do the production follow-ups. And some of the document verification services we do. Yeah, these are the few other services what we do, Kevin.
yeah.
So we'll be happy to get any questions or clarifications related to quality inspections and audits. And as we being in this industry for more than like 25 years, so like many of our experts are there, they'll be happy to give you clarifications or your attend your queries or something like that. Any doubts on the same, for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it just has to reach out to you, Prasanna. But if people ask in the group, the Facebook page group, we just direct them to you guys straight away now because we know that you know we know sort of which services that you offer and which you can help best as. So yeah.
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 It's been
Excellent.
definitely amazing journey from last October. We have been with you guys, and there are a lot of things going on, and it's great that you all are contributing to our country, India also. So that's amazing thing, and even we see like wherever we can help and support those sellers and buyers through our knowledge and maybe through our services. We are very much happy
Yep.
to do that, Kevin.
Fantastic.
Right.
Thank you.
So our friend Jacob has joined us, and he first says
Hello,
congratulations.
Jacob.
And he has a question. What percentage of the inspections identify a deficiency? So I'm not sure I understand the question, but I guess mostly when, go ahead,
Mostly,
Prasanna.
Megla, I think maybe he may be asking like what may be the percentage that can be allowed in the particular order, or normally how much defects are happening in India. So maybe that may be the question what he may be asking. Like
Probably.
basically, generally the customers has like a AQL of 2.5% and 4.0. Like major is 2.5 is the AQL level allowed, and minor is like 4.0 is the minor defect allowed. It comes like approximately around like 8 to 10% of the total sample size what we are doing. That's the general defect percentage it comes. It basically has a random sampling plan, which is the AQL chart prepared. So little bit, I can send you in detail about some charts. Maybe if he's required, he can contact me on my email ID. I can explain him in a detail way on that, because it's very little bit complicated to explain over here in the detail. That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, brilliant. So, Prasanna, thank you so much for your time today, for all of the prizes that you're giving away, and also for being a partner of India Sourcing Network. We really appreciate your support, your partnership, and we're looking forward to working with you for many, many years.
Thank you, Mangla. And we too really appreciated and acknowledge for you all team members who have been partnering with us. And we are excited to go ahead now with the India Sourcing Network as well. Looking forward, Megla and team.
Yeah, thank you, Prasanna. Always good to
Thank
see
you.
you. Stay
Thank you,
safe.
Kevin.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Okay.
Megla. Thank you.
See you
Bye.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye.
See you
Bye.
soon. Thank you.
Bye.
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 Awesome. Okay, they're just such a wonderful company. It's
They
really
are.
a pleasure.
They are, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
pleasure
Yeah.
working with RSJ, really. Okay, and we're going to invite now Anant from Creations of India, who I can safely say is one of our favorite suppliers.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, Anand.
Good to
Good
see
morning.
you.
How are you?
We're well.
How are you?
We're
It's
very
very
well.
early
How are
morning
you?
still for you.
Yeah.
Early
Awesome. So
start.
thank you so much, Anand, for joining us. You're from Creations of India. And I have to say, first of all, thank you for putting all of the effort and coordination to pack all of the boxes that we've sent out to our India Sourcing Network friends around the world. You have done that massive
Wonderful
task
job.
so efficiently, Anand. I cannot tell you. It was so efficient. You know, I know how difficult it is to get all of these different products from so many different suppliers and, you know, keep track of who sent what and what's missing and all of those things, and then bring them to your factory and package everything and make sure that, you know, everything is correct and everybody gets the right product, because some of the products were personalized, so you have to make sure that they get the right mug, because that's what the one thing that I was most afraid of. You know, what if they don't get the right mug and they're unboxing
They get the wrong name.
and they're doing this unboxing live and they're like, ooh, this is such a beautiful cup, but oops.
Oops, it's not me. This one's not for me.
But it was absolutely perfect. So yeah, really
Yeah.
appreciate all of your help with that. Anand, do you want to tell us about your company and also what kind of products you basically manufacture and produce here?
Yeah, sure. My company is Creations of India, and we are into the manufacturing of mostly handbags, accessories, fashion accessories, belts, and now we are doing some macrame home products. So we are doing wall hangings, we are doing plant hangings, and different kind of macrame products we are doing. We are doing bags also in macrame, and so we initially started with the bags, but now with the increased demand is for the home furnishing items and home decor items. So we are doing macrame products in those categories. And in the bags, we are doing all kinds of bags: ladies' handbags, laptop bags, canvas bags, leather, and everything.
Right. And you had included a macrame plant hanger
Yeah.
with stones. That was so beautiful. I mean, the stones were just so
Oh, here
beautiful.
we go.
Yeah.
He's got one there.
Yeah, he's got one
These
there.
are
Awesome.
These are the 7 chakra stones. There are different shades of the stones. This is clear quartz, amethyst, lapis, green aventurine, jasper, red jasper, carnelian. So these each stone, they represent different kind of energies in your life, and they maintain a harmony and balance in your life. So that is why these 7 stones are normally kept in the house to maintain harmony and balance in your life. So I just thought that it would be better to send this as a gift to all the e-commerce suppliers, so that they can hang any of the plants indoor or outdoor in their offices or at their home, and it will maintain positive energy in their life.
Yeah, I noticed
There are
Anna had
many
hers
different.
hanging up this morning with her plant in it in her home on a video. Anna
Yeah.
Davidson. Yeah.
Anna Davidson was actually using it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can tell you for sure, Amazon sellers, we definitely have a lot of negative energy that we need to get rid of and stress.
That's for sure, yeah. Everyone needs one of these. Be an Amazon seller. Everyone needs one of these in your home.
Absolutely. So Creations of India is on indiasourcing.net as well, and you can check out the video that we've done with them and also send an inquiry. Okay, so let's keep moving with the gift. So Anant, you stay with us while we are giving away some of our ISN mugs. So we are now giving away 4 India Sourcing Network mugs. These beautiful black mugs over here. Let's see the mugs.
Can't wait your mug. He's too busy getting his numbers.
Cheers, everyone. Okay, so let's go, and we are selecting 4 winners for India Sourcing Network.
Right, winner number 1 is...
Who is the lucky winner?
Lucky first.
Lucky first is... Roslyn.
Roslyn.
Wow.
Yay, Roslyn.
Oh my God, she's gonna love this.
Yeah, she'll be right.
Roslyn was with us on India sourcing trip, so she's a big India fan.
Yeah.
And guys, stick around until the end of the show because we've got some huge prizes coming up. This is just the beginning. Richard.
Well done, Richard.
Congratulations. Richard, I've seen him in the group a lot recently. He's been very active, so looks like
he's been communicating with me. He's been communicating with me for developing a new product. So I'm very happy for him.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Awesome.
Donna Lee. That's Margaret's friend from Wales in England.
Oh, right, from Wales. There
Donna, Brian and Donna.
Kevin, is there one more, or are we done?
Well, lucky last. There we go.
Lucky last. Okay, there we go.
Good job, you're counting, Megla.
I will keep going. Then you have to order more mugs. Sam Borland. Congratulations, Sam.
Well, congratulations, everyone. That was good.
That was good. That was great.
Wow, these mugs are going to be famous, Megla.
How can I win a mug? How to add my name? Oh, Daniel, you're too late. We can't add your name now. But you know what? We're gonna have these mugs printed, and we're gonna be giving away more of these in coming months and weeks as we go. So yeah, you'll definitely get a chance of getting these, and we're gonna be adding more products as well. Not
Claire
only
wants
mugs.
10.
We've got t-shirts.
Claire Crawford wants 10.
Awesome. Yeah, Claire is coming with us to India next time as soon as we can travel. Okay, awesome. So I don't think we have any more questions over here. So Anand, thank you so much for being part of India Sourcing Network. We are just so...
Claire wants the crystals.
Oh, Claire wants the crystals, not the mugs.
Crystals, sorry, I thought you wanted a mug.
I was thinking what you were going to do with 10 mugs.
Yeah.
I couldn't work that out.
Claire, good job you said that. I was just packaging the wrong thing.
This is the start of this India Sourcing Net website that I'm getting order on the first day.
Wow, yeah.
Wow. There you go.
Looks like you got an order, yeah. I love your logo. Oh, thank you so much. When are you hoping to run the India tour? Monica, as soon as we can travel.
Yeah.
As soon as we can travel.
You want to talk to our Prime
If the
Minister?
situation improves, maybe after you can come.
Yeah, but Australia has to open up and Singapore has to open up, right? They have to allow travel.
Yeah.
The Amazon stress.
The bubble is going to start to open.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Anand, thank you so much again for being part of India Sourcing Network, for supporting us right from the beginning. It's been absolutely amazing. And I also have to mention that Anand is the supplier who actually made our India Sourcing trip bags, the backpacks that we gave away to everyone during India Sourcing trip. Canvas, very high quality, really good. I'm still using those. So really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Anand, and we will see you around.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Anand.
Bye.
It was a
Thanks
pleasure
for
to see
your help.
you. Take care. Thank you.
Okay, so let's keep moving here. And next is Anjali from Surajit Content Solutions. Hi, Anjali.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Anjali. How are you?
Congratulations. This is so good to be here.
So good to see you.
Yes, and you've been, up very early. Look at this lovely morning in India. It's sun shining, little blue. How are you guys? Congratulations, first of all.
Well,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
And thank you also for doing the lovely video for us. That has been so amazing. We just love that video. So really good. And
Thank
of
you.
course, Anjali's team also did our India sourcing trip video. So in case you saw those videos, they're absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. And when we were on the trip, Mark and Kevin, do you remember we had this group of photographers following us, and we were like paparazzi.
It was just, you'd walk out of the hotel and there was, all these men running backwards with their camera on you, and then you get to the next venue, and it was like, we get home and it's like, nobody wants to even look at us down here. It was so boring. It was just so much fun. It was like I know what it's like to be famous for a week.
Because Anjali, when we got into bed in the hotel room at night time, Margaret would say, the cameras are not on us, are they?
No, we have privacy rules. Don't worry. This is so awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Anjali, tell us a little bit about Surajit Content Solutions and what you guys do for Amazon sellers.
Yes, we are a media production company, And for Amazon sellers, we have been associated with your India Sourcing Network for some time now. And we do high-level photography for your listings, for your web storefront, for any kind of place where you want to list your Amazon product. High quality photos, but our forte is audiovisual production, videos. Do you want a video ad? You want a video listing, which gives a 360-degree view of your product? That is what we specialize in, and we've been doing some for the ISN, and it has been great work together. So that we do via animation, motion graphics, actual real photography and videography. As the restrictions in India are now opening, hopefully, now you guys will also be here soon, we are also looking at proposals where we can actually travel with our team to the factory sites and shoot for you and record for you how the products are made and produced by skilled craftsmen, handmade products, show the stories where they are made, record the communities where they reside and the craftsmen stories and the villages and the communities, and get the full flavor of India from where you're sourcing these products. If that you want that kind of stories, we are ready to do that too. In fact, we are just waiting for the the green signals from the pandemic being over. Our teams are fully vaccinated. We are like gung-ho to travel. And of course, when your fair happens, we will be there to cover the event. But right now, we have been able to develop processes where we can deliver high quality photos and videos across the world. I have had clients in London. I've had clients in Australia from your network, where we did all the stuff from sitting in India, sitting in Pune, the city, and we were able to, give the product via all the technology we have through Google Drives or WeShare, and the clients were able to see the, drafts of the photographs. They were able to see. We were able to produce the product. They were able to see what feedback they wanted to give to improve the video, to improve the photographs. And that was done in a very smooth fashion. We have a very good process laid down for that. And then the final products are given in, and yay, it happens. It's just thanks to technology, it's happening now.
Yeah. And I think, Mark, you'd be pretty excited about the brand videos that Anjali mentioned, right? So, I mean, people talking about the factories. Wait, you're muted. I muted you earlier.
Yeah, no, and I think, and to get the brand story for people and have those, now you can do there's a section in Amazon where you can actually have brand stories. So, you can add all those great videos of maybe, the ladies making, your macrame or whatever they're doing. And I think they're the things that are going to set you apart from anyone selling, a similar product from, say, China, because they're not going to put their factory photo on a million things coming off a run in a day or something. So I think, Made with Love and Care is going to come through really clearly if you use those videos. No, I think it's brilliant for people who really want to develop their brand. And what did we just hear from Rainforest? You want the best developed brand out there. So, spend that little bit of money now and reap the rewards at the end.
And especially if you go to sort of little out communities where, you've got all the women, and the women all wear, different colours and, the colours of India in a video. How good would that be in a commercial, video to show it? I think it's
Oops, Kevin.
You're frozen.
Frozen.
That would just
Back
melt
in a couple of
people's...
seconds.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Am I back? I'm back.
Yes, don't go away.
I just think, to add all that colour to a video, and it just would melt people's hearts, to see the brand and sort of, put that together with a brand. It's a great sort of story with sort of visual story. Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree, Kevin, because most of the visuals coming out of India are very Taj Mahal, chicken tikka masala, and stuff like that. Let's
chicken tikka masala. Love that.
I know. I mean, there's some more obviously coming, but look at the potential of the sites where we'll be going. In fact, even if you want to document, like I was listening to RJ, if they want to document their entire QC, if they want to document some due diligence even before the deal is made, some videos, because a lot of due diligence is required via video camera these days. Even if that is required, I mean, this is besides product photography. I'm just thinking out of my mind because I just heard RJ talk about it. Because sometimes you want to see where the factory is, how it is being produced, where it is situated, and that really helps. But of course, if it helps tell a story, takes you behind the curtains, takes you behind the entire glitter and commerce, but tell you the human aspect of how these things are produced. And how somebody who clicks and buys that product is actually supporting that craftsman who's doing that work because it has been passed on to him from generations, from his grandfather from his father, etc. And he's probably teaching his son to do that. So how that is supported, so that's a huge story for Amazon sellers to tell to their buyers.
Brilliant.
Not just Amazon, but I mean in general and online, or even even retail. Some people, they could have the pictures on the products of there's the picture and there's the brand story, but the picture behind where it was sort of made, and then the story of the village sort of thing. I mean, it's endless. I totally agree, Angela. It's good prospect.
I hate to say that marketing has become kind of very cold these days, very, those spins, those keywords, those hashtags. But what if we bring the human element here and we show that? And there's an opportunity. We are situated right in India, and we, like I said, our bags are packed, and cameras, and equipment, and gimbals, and sound. We just talk to you, we write the script, and we are on the go.
And you're very good at editing videos, aren't you? All our bloopers that you had to edit out. You've done a great job.
Thank you. I'm very glad you guys liked the video we did for the launch of the India Sourcing Network, the video launch. I hope all of you saw that. If you didn't, please see that again. Please play it again.
It's on the website, Anjali. It's the first thing people see when they go to the website.
That's fantastic.
Okay, so Anjali, you are giving away 10% discounts on your video and photo package to 3 people.
Yes.
So let's choose the winners.
All right.
Let's spin the wheel. Who is the
number
lucky
one? First winner is?
First winner for 10% off photo and video. Photo or video, or photo and video, whatever package you want to choose. Belinda Bradley.
Congratulations, Belinda.
Wow.
Number 2 from Surajit Content Solutions.
Oh, this is so exciting.
I know.
Marina
Press. She's, I think her last name got cut off. Press. Marina
Press.
Okay.
Margaret, you know her.
Yes, I know her. She's from the UK. She'll be asleep.
And she's perfect for this because she's already sourcing from India, if I'm correct. I think she posted about it somewhere. So brilliant.
Yes, she is.
And lucky last again.
Number 3, Carol Ann Buchanan. Congratulations, Carol.
Congratulations. Look forward to hear from them and work with them.
Excellent.
Yes, absolutely. So we will get in touch with the winners, and then we'll connect you with them. So, somebody's asking, are you from Pune? And yes, you're based in Pune, right?
Sunita, are you also? Don't tell me.
You can connect with Anjali. And I mean, just to give people some background over here, Anjali and I go way back, like 20 years. We started our careers together way back in India in 1997. We worked for a company together, and it was a lot of fun. And then we went our different ways, and then here we are once again together.
And Meghla is still meticulous with her copy, and I was a reporter and she was a copywriter, and she used to really take out a lot of grammar and spelling errors in my copy. And I am so glad that she is so meticulous in her work, and her standards are so high. I'm like, I still get nervous. Hey, is everything okay with my And I am so glad to have met through her, Kevin and Margaret and Kevin, because wow, this almost feels like family now because we've been in touch for so long. And I'm really hoping to meet you guys in India soon.
Oh,
So.
absolutely. Yeah,
We'll be there next year sometime.
Yeah, right.
As soon as everything settles down, Angela, we'll be back.
Sure. Looking forward to that.
For sure. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Angela.
We'll have some big celebrations when we get back to England. Back to India. That's for sure.
You've been up quite early. Kevin, it shows now. You've been up quite early now. Where's that No, I'm really looking forward to work with and to be listed in the website. It's an honor, and I am already been working with you guys. We have been connected for some videos and products. But this is so exciting to be listed somewhere. I'm sure I'll be very up on Google search when I come Anjali Franca. You've made me SEO.
For sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Anjali, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for your support. Thanks for being a partner, and we'll see you around. Bye.
Take care.
Okay.
All the
Bye,
best.
Angela. Bye.
Bye-bye. All the best.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay,
once again, a small world. Sunita came back and said yes, so they must be from the same town.
Oh yeah, Sunita's from Pune as well, so yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let's move on to our next guest. We have Aaron from E-Commerce Wala. Again, one of our favorite service providers here. Hi, Aaron.
How are y'all doing?
Good.
Hello, Aaron. We're well.
Now, are you in India at the moment? Where are you?
I am. I'm in Hyderabad, India, holding down the fort.
Home.
Cool.
So you're another one that's sort of widely COVID traveled.
Yeah, I spent more time outside my home during COVID than I think in. We went to Turkey, Macedonia, India. So
Turkey?
I figure
didn't we speak in Turkey?
Do what?
You didn't need to spend some time in Turkey as well?
I did, yeah. I figured you're more likely to get COVID from, your friends and family who give you hugs. So we just decided to go travel where we didn't know anyone. And, we never got COVID the entire time. So, it's been great. We're trying to go back to Turkey, actually. But, it's with it being from India, it's really hard to travel anywhere because no one wants, people from India to get COVID. So, even though I'm vaccinated. But anyways.
It'll happen soon.
Awesome.
Well, anyway, good to see you. Good to see you again, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I know this is a huge occasion. I've been a big fan of the India Sourcing Network for a long time. So it's a privilege to be here and to be able to work with you guys.
That's great. Yeah. But it's good. It's good that, like the services that offer, the guys too, Aaron. I mean, it's something that's evolved from, the India sourcing trip originally. And it's great to see, people, expand and evolve and, things.
Oops, Kevin is frozen. So,
yeah,
Aaron, tell us about your services and how you started. I think Kevin
I started out my career kind of as a sourcing agent, helping companies source from India. And that got me into private label selling. So I still have 2 brands myself. That's kind of the 4-hour work week principle. I don't spend a ton of time on it, but it's a high 6-figure brand. And then I'm starting another brand as we speak. But that's kind of I think the unique thing about our company is that I am a seller. So I understand the type of people who are coming to us and what they need. And we are ever evolving. We're always getting better. When we first started 2 years ago to where we are now, our service and quality is much, much better. Even our process and the project management tools we allow our clients to use to give feedback on projects because of the revisions. And so the India Sourcing Network was a huge part of launching our company, E-Commerce Wala. But really our main focus is graphic design. So creating your product images, A+ content, storefront, anything related to graphics on Amazon or e-commerce in general, we can do. And our office is in India. So if you source from India, it's kind of a no-brainer, to send us your products to shoot and to edit. And we also do content services. So creating the listing using keyword research. We use all the, up-to-date strategies, Helium 10 merchant words, and all the copies are checked by native American English speakers. And so that's kind of the unique position of our company, is we have great talent in India mixed with the Western eye who's quality controlling everything. And so the quality that gets to you, in my opinion, is top notch, but you'll have to use this to see for yourself. So,
and I can attest to that because I have used your services for images, for photography at least, and images too. So really good service and really good quality photos.
Oh, don't make me blush on live TV
now. Okay, Kevin, do you have any more questions for Aaron?
I was just going to say, how can you make a man from Arkansas blush?
Well, my wife says I have sensitive skin, so even right now, I don't know, I just turn red. And apparently my daughter got that for me too, so I don't know. I'm a sensitive skin guy.
Jacob says, hey, Aaron.
Hey,
and,
Jacob.
Jacob also says, I have shared the live stream celebrations with 20,000 online Amazon FBA sellers. Woohoo!
Wow.
They can source from India Sourcing Network. Oh, that's awesome,
We'll be
Jacob.
famous.
We'll be famous. Thank you so much. We really appreciate
Mom,
that.
Hey, Mom.
Looks like they owe Jacob a couple of drinks, Megla.
And we have Sonal from RSJ Inspection. Best wishes to the team. I love the theme, Power of 3C, Content, Connection, Community. All the best and great wishes. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with the prizes here. And you've got some big prizes that you're giving away. And one of them is worth like $350, which is a free photo shoot. We're going to do that.
Hey, you know what?
later.
If you ain't first or last, I'm a big believer of Ricky Bobby. And I believe you go big or go home. So we're pulling out all the stops.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so for the first offer, we have 10% off any service. And this is for 3 people. So let's choose.
All right, I'm counting,
3.
Megla.
Yep. We'll just remove this. And let's go. Number 1 for 10% off.
And the winner is...
Marietta. Chapel.
All right.
Awesome. Okay. Number 2. Oh, we have to remove Justin because Justin is from Airwallic, so we have to remove.
Sorry, Justin.
He's a seller.
He's not selling, is he?
I think he is.
Well, hey, if he wants to try, he can always reach out.
No, but we're removing all service providers, so yeah. So this is number 2. Number 2. It's not fair.
Yeah. You have to make a rules, man.
Yeah.
But if he's listening, he knows, so.
I'll give you the honorary 10%, Justin. Don't worry.
Oh, MacGyver. No, but he's from Rainforest.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay, number 2. We're still at number 2.
It's going to be me. It's going to be my name.
Okay, Leslie Hillis.
Leslie Hills. Yeah. Hillis.
Congratulations.
Well done,
and
Leslie.
And this is for number 3.
Number 3, yeah. Yay! Thank
Kevin,
you.
all right, let's go.
Well, actually, you're a
Thank
seller.
you.
You could have used your services, Kevin, but
It's looking like you've been bribed by the service
Come
provider.
on, now I'll let it spin. They already sort of, yeah.
Even if my name was on here, I wouldn't win. I've never won anything in my life.
you never know.
It's your first time. Oh, Kristen
Smith. Well done, Kristen.
Okay, awesome. Congratulations, Kristen. Okay, so now we're going for the second prize, which is huge, 50% off any service, and this is going to one person. So this is huge. So 50% off any service. And these are services that you need. If you're an Amazon seller, you need like listing optimization, photography, videography. You need all of these services, especially if you're sourcing from India. It's very easy to just send over your sample to Aaron's team in Hyderabad. And they do a great job of taking photos and all. So this is huge. 50% off any service. Okay, let's go. Who's going to be the lucky winner? This is a big one.
Da-da-da-da.
I feel we need more music, like better music.
The drum roll.
Yeah. Oh my God, Deborah! Wow,
Oh,
she's gonna love
Well done,
this.
Deborah. Yeah.
Deborah, congratulations!
So wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow.
Wow, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, and here comes the big one. This is the big one. And I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to ask you to explain a little bit, or tell us a little bit about this offer, and what does it include, and what does it not include, and everything.
Yeah, so this is, you don't necessarily have to source from India to redeem this, but it does have to get to our Hyderabad office, obviously. So even if you source from China or somewhere else, I mean, it's not a big deal to ship to India. We've had several clients that are sourcing from China get it to us. But we will take the professional shots and provide 7 images, basically your image deck. So that includes your main image. It includes infographics if you need that, lifestyle images, using stock images. We don't do like live model shots. And that includes a couple rounds of revisions as well. So you're basically getting your entire image deck for one of your products for free. And we can also add on, if you had like color variations, we could add on a small charge for that if you wanted to do that. But this is for one product, 2 rounds of revisions, free photography in the edits.
Absolutely amazing. And we've got a few winners here. Marietta says, thank you, thank you. You have no idea how much this means to me. Oh, we're so happy to hear that.
Lovely.
Kristen says thank you. And oh, look, we have CJ. Hi, CJ. How are you? Long time.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Deborah's here too. She's saying, yay. Congratulations, you guys. Okay, so this is the big one. Let's choose the lucky winner for free photo shoot worth $349 from e-commerce Walla. Okay, here we go. Whose lucky day is it today?
Yeah, this is a great prize.
Fatiha, congratulations.
Wow.
Fatiha, amazing. Yeah,
watch the product be like a life-size hippopotamus plush toy, and it's like, how are we going to shoot this?
Too bad, Aaron. You're in it now. Whatever the product is, you've got to shoot it. Too late.
Well, Aaron, if it's a live one, you'll have to put your Davy Crockett hat on and shoot it.
Hey, I probably got my cowboy hat around here somewhere. I can pull up my Southern twang.
If a big rhino walks in the door, yeah.
Fantastic. So this has been great, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for giving away all of these prizes.
Yeah.
And thank you for being part of India Sourcing Network. We look forward to seeing you again in India, and we look forward to working with you for many, many years to come.
Well, I'll for sure be on the next trip. Thanks a lot for having me on, and good luck with the rest of the show.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thanks,
Good
Aaron.
to see you.
Bye.
Stay safe out there, Aaron.
He's a great guy.
Lovely. Absolutely.
Okay, so we have one service provider that we have missed, and that's Samiksha. And very surprising that she was not here. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about her and her services. And then we're going to select 5 winners for her prize. And
Is she not coming? She let you know she's not coming on?
I'm not sure. I couldn't reach her. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's somewhere.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. Yeah.
Okay, so let's quickly talk a little bit about Sierra, and then we're gonna choose winners for their prizes. So Sierra Global is one of our preferred freight forwarders in the group. Of course, I think everybody knows this by now.
They still keep asking the question every day.
And this is the reason we actually ask these questions, you know, who is our favorite shipper and inspection company, because we get so many people asking this in the group. So we're like, okay, let's just put it out there for everyone to see.
Yeah.
But she's absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And the reason, girls, the reason she is why.
Why?
Come on.
Why? You tell us.
Why? You tell us.
Because every time we don't have a problem. We
Oh,
get our
yeah,
goods.
sorry. Yes.
We
right.
have no issues. We have no problems. We get told where our stuff is.
The service,
every step of the service is fantastic. Yeah.
No, look,
absolutely.
From the minute you contact Shumiska, they're in control. I'd hate to think how many update emails I get from when my shipment arrives with them until it's in my third-party warehouse. That every couple of days it's on the sea, it's here, it's going to be at the port, it's going there. It's just fantastic. They do all your customs because they've got a customs brokerage actually in the US. So it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to go and find someone to handle your customs when it gets to the US. And I think if you didn't have that, I would hate to think what can happen if something goes wrong and you've got some little man in India trying to find that 20 cartons at the port. It just blows my brain to even think about that. So I think it's because they've got the office there. They know what the deal is and what.
And I mean, at the moment, I mean, like anywhere in the world, I mean, shipping, everyone's got their having their problems or difficulties right at the moment because of what's happening around the globe. But even so, like Shumiska sort of, she tells you up front that, it could be this or that or whatever. And it's what you want to know. You don't want to be just thinking that you spend all this money on freight or whatever and it's going to arrive in da-da-da-da-da. At least she'll, tell you exactly, sort of.
Yeah, and look, just an update. Because I've just recently done a shipment and there's not that many problems. Mine went down to, from Morabito down to the port and the ships only go, I think it's Monday and Wednesday. So, you've got to be there and ready to go on those days. And mine left and it took, I think, exactly 22 days to arrive at the New York port, which is the exact time. But there was a little bit of a hold up at the port and I probably lost about an extra week, a week and a half than normal. Normally it takes about 5 days by the time the ship docks, it gets off, it goes through customs and gets sort of released and gets to your warehouse. I think it took me about 19 days this time because there was a big backlog at the port. So that's just something to be aware of, that it is a little bit slow, but it's nowhere near like the 62 days of time to get from China. That's usually 3 weeks. So they're having a lot more problems. And costing wise, it has gone up. My shipment from last year to this shipment had gone up probably, I think, it's hard to explain, but it had probably gone up. Just the shipping component itself was probably double, but the rest of the standard prices are still the same. So it wasn't a huge, big shock to me compared to what I've been hearing. And I've just got a price for another shipment and it's gone up a little bit again, just the shipping component, not all your fees. So if you've had a $2,000 bill, it's probably gone up, $300 or $400. So just something to bear in mind, and it may get worse as time goes on closer to Christmas. We don't know what's going to happen. So just bear in mind, your prices won't be what you paid this time last year. So, don't bank on that. Just add, 50% or something to cover yourself when you're getting your quote. But time frame wise, at the moment, it's not a real drama. So I was very happy. So, there we go. Margie just waiting. Oh, she's
still waiting for Samisha to tell us that the shipping rates are dropping.
I thought she told her I was getting excited.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, or at least in the next couple of months, I think.
Soon. No.
Yeah, maybe end of the year, October, November, after all the Christmas shipping is done. We probably will see.
I think things are congested now. I think Q4 is just going to add to the congestion.
Oh, and just probably something for those people who have just tuned in today who haven't heard me get on this blurb before. If you're shipping from India, you usually would try and go into the East Coast, not the West Coast. It's probably a couple of weeks less time and a lot less time with congestion because of the like all China goes into the West Coast, if you don't understand that. So there's always a lot more congestion on the West Coast. So we go, the ship actually goes the other way. So it goes up through the Panama Canal and the lands straight into New York. And so then you're saving yourself a couple of weeks, and the charges for container cleaning and all those things seem to be a lot cheaper. So the actual docking and those costs in New York are cheaper than the West Coast. So I think, you know, you probably, if you've been sourcing from China before, you're used to going into, you know, California. So it's time to maybe look for another 3PL on the other side and move. If you're going to be sourcing from India, it's not a viable thing. And people worry about where Amazon's going to send me. Look, I can't guarantee it, but if you put down a third-party logistics address in New York, 95% of the time my products go just up the road, half an hour or an hour away. There's lots and lots of third-party warehouses on that side. So just something to think about if you're changing from China. A lot of people probably are watching this going, oh, I'm going to try India. That's how it would work for you.
Okay, fantastic. So let's choose 5 winners for $75 off on the total freight invoice from Sea Air. So let's
All right,
go.
so the first
Number
winner is
one.
Megla.
Stephanie Lim.
Stephanie Lim.
Congratulations, Stephanie.
Well done, Stephanie. Great prize too.
Jane
Phillips. Well done, Jane.
Congratulations. And all of these prizes, I think, you know, are things that people will actually use. So we didn't want to give away like Amazon gift cards or things that people won't be able to use. So I mean, you'll be able to use.
These are great prizes. Yeah. Robin Chivers. Well done, Robin.
So this is number 3, right, Kevin?
Yeah, number 3. We've got number 4. This is the 4th.
Okay, this is the 4th. Yasmin Ibrahim. Congratulations, Yasmin. And this is the last one for...
Yeah, lucky last.
Lucky last for $25 off from Sea Air.
Ino Udo.
Ino Udo. Ino Udo. Congratulations,
That's a nice
Ino.
name. I like that.
Yeah, it's a very unusual name.
Well done, guys. Yeah, congratulations.
Awesome. So those were 5 prizes from Sea Air. And now we come to the mega prizes. Now we have... we really need drum rolls and something exciting here.
We have more. And we have more.
We have more. We're not done yet. So now this is the last section of the show, and we're going to be giving away some mega prizes for our India sourcing workshop. And just want to talk a little bit about this workshop before we start giving away the prizes. So it's going to be held on August 21st in Australia and Asia, and August 20th in the US. It's going to be a 2-day live workshop, so held a week apart. And we're going to be talking or teaching you everything you need to know to source from India efficiently. We're also going to be giving you a lot of templates. I think this is something that people often ask about. And especially when you're starting out, you really don't know what a purchase order is, or, you know, what a pro forma invoice is, or things like that. And it's a bit confusing. So we're going to lay out everything for you very neatly, and we're going to tell you that, okay, this is the process, this is how you start, this is what we'll give you templates of, you know, things like purchase order and hopefully supplier contracts too, and other types of templates and checklists that you can use. We'll also be giving you things like okay, you have to go to the website and see what all is included, but there's a lot of information that we are planning, and a lot of templates, checklists as well that we're going to be giving out.
Everything will be helpful anyway.
Yeah, everything will be helpful. And for those of you who've joined our previous workshops, you get a 10% alumni discount on this workshop as well. And you're most welcome to join us. And you know how awesome our workshops are. This is going to be awesomer. Awesomer. Okay, so the first set of prizes is 50% off India Sourcing Workshop, and we're giving this away to 5 people. And the workshop is priced at $279. So 50% off 279 is
Well, Megla,
do the math.
Megla, can we afford this? Can we afford this, Megla?
It's too late now, Kevin. We already announced it. Didn't you get the memo? Okay, so
where's the T in team, Megla?
Okay, so 50% off India sourcing workshop for 5 people. Are you guys ready? Let's do this.
Yeah,
Number 1
let's go.
is oh
Lois.
my gosh, Lois Wilton.
Whoa.
That's incredible. That is absolutely fantastic. The universe is sort of just, giving us the right winners today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, let's see who's number 2. Trish North. Are you serious? This is not rigged, Trish is a really good friend of ours, but amazing. Congratulations, Trish.
They must all have all those stones in their house. Positive energy from an ant.
Yeah. Luke Leonard.
Luke.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Luke.
So that's number 3, right, Kevin? Now it's number.
Yeah, that's number 3.
Okay.
Number 4 now. Yeah.
Number 4.
2 to go.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna love this. Mag, congratulations. She is such a lovely lady. I just love her. She's from Malaysia and she's been part of our workshops and she's just been amazing.
Yeah. Well done, Meg. And the lucky last is Anna Davidson.
Anna Davidson. Well, Anna Davidson, yeah, I guess we should give it to her as well, right? Because she's a seller. I mean, she's not really a service provider, so congratulations,
Okay,
Anna.
Okay.
Yeah, let's leave her in. And she was in fact going to come on India sourcing trip with us, so I think this will really help her as well. I never win anything, so I'm so thankful. But today's your lucky day. IndiaSourcing.net is lucky for you, Trish. Lois is here too. Yay, thank you. Jacob, maybe you'll win the last big prize, Jacob. Hang in there.
You never know. And
you never know.
If I could just add, Anna Davidson, she's got a northern English accent like me. So at least me and Anna will understand each other if you guys don't.
Yeah, you have company. Okay, guys, so here is the big prize that we're giving away.
The big one.
The big one. 3 people will get access to our India sourcing workshop absolutely free. It's $279 worth. And this is absolutely free. So, Kevin, even though we can't afford it, we have to do this now. Okay, let's do this.
Maybe we can get a loan off her wallets or something.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so this is free India sourcing workshop, and the first one is, who is the first winner of this mega prize? Selvaraj. Congratulations.
Wow. Right.
Selvaraj is from Singapore, and he's been sourcing from India. I think this will be super helpful for him. Congratulations,
Fantastic.
Raj.
Well done.
All right. Number 2.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline
I couldn't say that, yeah.
Sorabian.
Well done, Jacqueline. Well done,
Jacqueline, awesome. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Okay,
and
number 3.
And final one, but the big prize is
3, 2, 1, go. The big one is Congratulations, Christina. Awesome. I think Christina will find this useful too, because she's sourcing from India, but she was asking me, a few questions here and there. But yeah, this is going to be awesome for her. So congratulations, Christina, as well. Fantastic.
Congratulations, Christina. Fabulous.
So there you have it.
Yeah.
That's the third one, right? No more? Yeah. Do you want to give away one more, Kevin? Just for... What'd you say?
Yes.
This is just spontaneous.
Mark, have we got enough on the debit card with their wallets?
Oh, yeah, we can use our Air Wallets debit card. Yeah, that'd be okay. Go for it.
Okay, let's go for it. One more. And here we go, guys. One more. This is bonus. This is extra. This wasn't planned.
Meg was celebrating.
Yeah. Giving money away.
Ishtiaq Ahmed Khan. Wow, congratulations, Ishtiaq Ahmed Khan. So
congratulations.
Winner. You are the last winner.
You wasn't a winner until before, but now
exactly. Now he is.
And I've got to say, I'm proud of us. We're only 20 minutes over time.
Really?
we haven't
done a wrap up. We haven't done a wrap up yet, man.
We've still done well.
When we get to the wrap up, people will be telling us to shut up.
I'm surprised people are still with us. Well, we have given away 72 prizes today. There we go. 72 prizes. That is amazing. That's awesome. We had almost 1,000 entries for this lucky draw, and I was so excited to see so many people answering questions and putting their names in for the lucky draw. It was just so amazing. And it was so much fun doing those videos, right, Mark and Kevin? The question videos?
Oh, well, yeah, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was it
fun? It's actually been a fun week, leading up to, because, we've been sort of hectic with different things, but, just to see the people having, with the competition and people, it's like we could run it every week, I think, because people seem to, like it. And I mean, the videos that we did, we had some fun. But it was good to see that we all had the same problem.
If people haven't watched the end of the, was it the last video, the India Gate, at the end, Megla's put in a blooper from each of us, but that was one of probably, I don't know how many hundred between us. It's so much harder doing a little minute video than it is sitting here talking to you guys for hours. It's amazing how hard it is.
Megla, you're not going to show those bloopers, are you?
She already has.
We already have. Not the
I signed a confidentiality agreement with you.
Well, you didn't have a good lawyer to sign that, to draft that contract. There are so many loopholes in there. Jacob says, keep the questions going. 365 India-related questions to make it an epic community of engagement. Ooh. Wow, 365 questions. What do you think, Mark and Kevin?
Wow. I don't know. No, I'm not doing a 365 video.
Well, you want to start?
Resign.
Wow.
Oops, Jacob, sorry, that's not happening.
We'll do it with no videos.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, why are we laughing so much? It's like.
But you know what? In India, there's that many places or icons. You probably could do 365.
Yeah, totally. They're amazing.
Couldn't you? In all honesty, you probably could. There's amazing places. Yeah. Thank you so much, Megla, Margaret, Jolly, Kevin. So awesome. We're so lucky. We're so lucky to be part of this too. It's been amazing for us.
Jacob says fantastic. 72 out of 1,000 is pretty amazing good odds. Yes. Yeah. Congratulations, MMK. Great session.
Thank you.
72 prizes. Congrats to all the winners. Spontaneous joy.
Can you see how many comments we've got in the chat? We've had lots of comments today. I've lost count. Normally you can just see there's a few, but there's pages of them.
Yeah. Monica Field, awesome session.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
learned so
and
much
the
about
new
India.
website. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, guys,
I'm sure.
let us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go on, Megla. Go on. Go on.
I was just saying, let us know what you think about the website and what we can do better. I think that's what we are looking for. Tell us what more you need on the website, what will help you. And we have other things in the pipeline, like we want to do something related to maybe payments or placing orders, where you can sort of place orders on the website itself, but that's probably a few months down the line. But if there's anything else that we could help you with, or we could add to the website, that'd be helpful. So thanks everyone for putting on such an awesome show, and a big thanks to Aaron. I really was going to contact him shortly to arrange my photography. I'm like him, I never went.
Yeah, I've been working with Deb and we talked about that, so it's amazing.
Where's CJ when you need him, Kev? Lawyer. Thank you, MMK. Ask the community to submit a question each. Pick the top 365, post one a day, outsource the task to India. Yeah, we have got a team in India now, Jacob.
Yeah.
Small team. Super fun way to spend the Saturday. Thanks, and so exciting. Just want to be in India already. Yes, Claire.
And I'd just like to thank our two girls that are working hard behind the scenes.
Our team.
We've got our team, the two VAs. They're fantastic. They've done so much work for this that they're just working away quietly in the background, and you just get all
Sarah
these
and
messages.
Biddy, thank you.
Sarah and Biddy are fantastic.
Yeah, Sarah and Biddy.
There you go, Monica said there's 118 comments.
There you go. Oh, fantastic! Thank you for that. Yeah. Well, it's been a sort of an overwhelming sort of week for us. We're not sort of used to sort of all that sort of hype, I suppose, but it's been enjoyable. It's been enjoyable. It's been very.
I think Megla is now relieved. Megla's probably going, "Oh, thank God it's over."
Yeah.
I know. I am relieved, and I can now. Yeah, I can sleep well at night. I won't be worrying about. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yeah. So I know. My phone is ringing. I look at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be Megla.
Megla, tell the people how many meetings we sort of had in regards to when we were talking about putting things in place, and like what would we do? We'd have an hour meeting with and we would just put our suggestions of how we were going to do this and what prizes, and it was like it was meant to be, wasn't it? Because it wasn't difficult, was it really? Let me put it together.
Kevin.
What I'm saying is the ideas
for you.
The ideas
exactly.
weren't difficult. Yes. I mean, hey, there's a lot of things with the IT and all the rest of it, but the actual those ideas, when we all got together, it was like the ideas were meant to be. Is what I meant. We were sort of
and it was a lot of fun to put together. I mean, especially the whole gift boxes that we did. That is unprecedented. I don't think anyone has done anything like that before.
Well, I've got a bone to pick with you, Megla.
Oops, what? You didn't get one?
I've been going to my postbox out in the front every day this week, and I still haven't got a parcel.
Oh no!
Never mind.
Did Anand send me one? Did Anand send me one?
Well, it's going to come out of your pocket. But yeah, it's been such a huge initiative. We started with the concepts, and the first thing that we talked about was what products to choose, because we wanted to give a representative sample of products that can be made in India. So that was a huge decision, and we went back and forth, and and then the second thing was selecting the suppliers, because we want to make sure that the quality is really good, and that the suppliers can deliver. So that was huge as well. And then we got all the suppliers together, and the suppliers were really excited, and they were, really on board. Of course, COVID slowed things down, and it would have taken a week for them to produce these products, but then it took like months because the factories were closed, and it was like there was lockdown and everything. But finally, it all happened, and I am really, really happy with how Anant managed everything. It is not easy to manage all of this. And I can say that if he's really good at managing all of this, I can say for sure he's a really good, supplier at managing your orders and coordinating everything. So definitely consider sourcing from him if you are looking for those kinds of products.
Well, we thought we'd never get this over the line, didn't we? Because of the the COVID situation and but anyway, fantastic.
Maggie says, no, you haven't, Kev. Mr. Bryson would have brought it in for you.
Yeah. He would have too.
You have to ask Mana, because Mana is at the post office, isn't he?
Yeah, Mana. Yeah.
Congratulations, Mega.
Thanks,
all
Will.
the best for the launch. Thanks a lot, Will.
Is it T Will?
T Will Janjay. He's a really good friend of mine, and he's based in Japan. He's been attending the Global Sources Summit in Hong Kong for years. I think he's probably the one person who's attended almost all of the Global Sources Summit editions in Hong Kong since 2016. He's absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And I'd like to just say Megla, she is the queen of organisation. So everyone who's watching this, Megla has been in control of making sure all this fitted in and every video was right and perfect. And we've got these new backdrops. Last night at 5 o'clock, she said to me, I think we need a different colour backdrop. I'll just make one. And the next thing we got a message at midnight, I've just made your backdrop. And I'm thinking, like, that's amazing. So look, Kevin and I, it's just a pleasure to work with you, Megla. You are just the absolute most organised person. And guys, when you come to India next year, you will know how organised she is, because you just forget about everything. You get off that plane and Megla's in control of you. You've just got to listen to instructions and walk behind her, and you're everywhere on time. It's fabulous. So people, everything about it is gorgeous.
Do as you're told.
Oh my gosh, that's bringing tears to my eyes. And Margaret, Kevin, I just have to say, I don't know where I would be without you guys. You're just so awesome. You've helped me so much, supported me so much over the last year. It's been really tough, but I'm going to break down now. But I really love you guys, and it's just been amazing working with you. Yeah.
Oh, it's been great, Cheers. And what would have we done with COVID? We would have sat here and gone, oh my God, we've got to kill each other. We wouldn't be alive. So we've had this has saved us as well. So no, it's been great, and it's just wonderful to keep your whole dream going and get that trip back on. And this is just going to be sitting in the background forever now, which this probably wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for COVID, in fact.
Exactly, yeah.
So we would have just been sailing off to India twice a year and partying and no website. So I think in a lot of ways it's going to benefit a lot more people, because not everybody in our group can come on the trip. I mean, it's only going to be very limited numbers that can go. So, it gives a lot more people a bigger chance to find India, because otherwise, if you're just waiting for a trip twice a year, it's a lot different. So, I think it's worked out well for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great job, Teen. Those gifts look amazing. Yes, watch some of the videos. Some of the unboxing videos are absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
See you all in India. Yeah, Jacob has confirmed that he is coming with us to India with his wife, Tara. We're looking forward to seeing you there, Jacob.
How big a bus have we got, Megla? Because there's so many people coming. I think if people get the day it's announced, you better book our trip, because I tell you, it's going to be gone. It'll be like one of those, gone in the first 5 minutes when it's open.
Any questions? Always welcome. Yes, definitely, Mana. Why not? You're all amazing. Thank you so much for all you do. You're most welcome, Trish. Make sure you diet before you go. She'll keep feeding you. Yeah. And a variety of different types of foods, right? Because I try to make sure that people don't have too much of Indian and it's not too spicy. So I actually talk to all of the chefs at the restaurants where we go. And if I can talk to the chef directly, I'll do that, or through our planners. and we actually decide on the menu beforehand because we want to give people a selection of Indian and the option of Western too. Because if you're coming to India for the first time, you don't want too much curry, and especially at every meal. That's not
Yeah, we want you on the trip. We don't want you sitting in the hotel room today.
Amazing stuff. Always
you need to
sharing
bring
wealth
one of
of
those.
information.
You need to bring one of those Portaloos with you.
And what happens when you're on the 4-hour trip to Taj Mahal in the bus?
Yeah.
You rock. Almost 1 a.m. here in Brazil in this live, and your good vibe makes me smile. Oh, thank you so much, Daniel.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Daniel.
Akanksha, happy starting. Thank you.
Thank you, Akanksha.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah, Trish was on our so she knows all about it.
Yes, absolutely.
And so we've got lots of podcasts and webinars coming up too, Meg. I see the diary is sort of, well, it's always sort of full, but I see it sort of bursting at the seams. That stuff that's coming.
I know, it's awesome, and we're going to be on so many different podcasts. Reliable, Brandon Young, Inner Circle, and all of the cool people. So we're going to continue our mission of spreading the word about Made in India products and helping you guys source Made in India products effectively, efficiently, and most importantly, profitably.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So guys, definitely use the website and let us know if you want any specific, suppliers or products for us to look for, and we'll do that. If you want any other features on the website, let us know that too. And Mark, Kevin, should we play the video once again in case people didn't watch it the first time?
That's a good idea.
So as we wrap up, let's just play the video once, and then we'll wrap up. Okay, so just give me a second here.
Maggie.
So if you can't make the Taj Mahal trip, you just send a stand-in, don't you? Yeah, that's what you did. Awesome launch party. Streaming live into FBA top sellers for newbies and pros. Awesome, Jacob. That is amazing.
Thank you, Jacob.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take a look at this video. Let me just remove all of this stuff from the screen and...
we go.
That's a great video, isn't
It
it?
is good, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
amazing.
no,
Yeah,
it's
Jacob says
amazing
amazing video. And I just had to point out that the first part of the video was done by Sarah, our team member, and she has done an amazing job with the first part
Yeah,
of
that's
the
brilliant,
fireworks and the opening and the curtain and everything. And she's not like a professional video editor. The second part of the video is done by Anjali's team. They're professional. But the first part, and it's so amazing. Yeah, Sarah,
I know,
good
she's
job.
amazing. Yeah,
well done,
fantastic,
Sarah, Vinny.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Okay,
Well,
cool, guys. So
To all of us. Well done.
To all of us. Yes, to all of us.
Yeah. Wow.
Congratulations to all of us for finally having launched indiasourcing.net, and we hope you guys will enjoy it and use it, and let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
Cool.
See you soon.
All right. We'll see you.
Let's go
probably,
forth.
Let's go forward, and we're gonna see you next week with Virtual India Sourcing Show. So we're gonna start Virtual India Sourcing Show again from next week. Going to be shorter shows and more frequent. And we've got an amazing supplier for the first one, haven't we?
Yeah,
Wooden
absolutely.
products.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we will see you around. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.